Good morning. Welcome, welcome. If you can see me, hello. My name's Liz, this is Guided by Angels, and this is a live Q&A with me today on this magical Super Sunday. It is a new moon today, it's very exciting, and I'm back on camera, which is really exciting. And I'm not just back on camera for this live, I'm back on camera in videos today as well. So you'll see my face again today. So thank you for bearing with me while I've been off camera. I've been going through some dental work, so I've had to have some time behind the camera, but I'm back now and all is well. So it's great to be here. Welcome, welcome. Hey, Kat, hey, Melissa, welcome, or should I say Jasper, watching behind the scenes. Thank you for being here. I did do a live yesterday as well, but it was a live for members only. But I am back on camera today on videos as well. So thank you for bearing with me while I've been dealing with some stuff. Let me just check you can hear me okay. Yeah, brilliant. Okay. If you are watching this back later as a replay, welcome. All you need to do is click anywhere during the replay and you'll receive an answer in the moment, something you need to know. If you are watching this with me live right now, welcome. Just pop your question in the chat for me. Let me just get organised. See how my tablet's falling again? I don't know why it keeps doing that. Let me use a different deck to try and prop this up. Because it keeps falling down. It's very strange. It wasn't doing this yesterday. See it falling down? I don't want it falling down. London Bridge is falling down. There we go. That's better. Okay. Okay, so I'm going to bring in various decks of cards. We're going to answer some questions and see what's going on. Don't forget to hit that thumbs up button for me, guys, as well. Let's see if we can get those likes up today. See if we can get 100 likes in this live today to welcome me back, okay? And a big welcome to my moderator there in the house. Got the beautiful Melissa in the house. Got Kat, we got Elaine, Fatima coming in with a donation there. Thank you for being here. So I'm going to start actually with the beautiful Elaine. Great to see you, honey. Hi, Liz. Can I have a message and guidance, please? Missed you so much. Well, I haven't been anywhere. Okay. Well, you may have been somewhere. I've still been around, even though I've been behind the camera. But it's good to be back on camera. Look at this. Let your fears dissolve. So this is a full moon energy. So I feel between now and the full moon, you're being guided to let go of any fear. Let that dissolve. Call on Archangel Michael and he will help you to release your fear. Remember, fear is illusion. It's not real. And it's fear around something to do with your emotions. So you may be feeling emotional about something and it's bringing fear up. Now, obviously, fear does come up because we get emotional about things. So let go of your fear. Okay, breathe. So what else do you need to know? What else do you need to know? You've got the past. It's to do with the past. You're feeling emotional about something to do with the past and there's fear around it. So let that go today and you'll feel better. And as the full moon comes in, you're going to feel like there's been a release, okay? The full moon is on the 1st of Feb. So for the rest of January, let any fears dissolve. What else do you need to know? What else do you need to know? That's your card here, okay? The message coming through is write down 10 things you love about yourself. So that's a really great thing to do anyway. It's a great gratitude tip for you to do. So write down things you love about yourself. Say, and don't feel weird about it either because you deserve your own love. So affirm, I love that I have a beautiful, kind heart. I love how strong I am. I love how positive I am. I love how beautiful I am. Whatever it is, write that down. And also, you are the most attractive when you are happy and at peace. So choose happiness and choose peace. You know, it's really powerful because I've just recorded, this is why I'm a little bit later on. I've just recorded the Magnificent Start video for the day 20. And it's all about choosing peace, which is really beautiful. So choose happiness and choose peace because it's a choice you make. That's the message. I hope that helps, okay? Don't know why I'm putting my band on it there. So great, good to be back on camera, guys. And do bear with me on my daily love reading today, because obviously it's my first day back. Obviously, I recorded it the other day, and a bit wobbly at the beginning, because I'm like, oh, I'm back on camera, oh my goodness me. Okay, but I get into it, obviously, because I'm learning to talk again, because obviously when you have dental work done, you have to learn to talk again, you know. And I am here, which is exciting. Okay, so thank you to everyone who's in the house. I'm sending you lots of love. Don't forget to hit that thumbs up button for me, guys. It helps, okay? So we're going to do Fatima's donation. Thank you for being here, honey. Message from F. So what does F want you to know today? Straight out, okay? First message is, I need my space sometimes to think things through. So he's saying he does need space to think and process. It doesn't mean there's anything wrong. And in that time when he's apart from you or when he's having space from you, he is longing for you. So you may sense and feel that. You may feel like, oh, there's this craving. You may get saliva in your mouth, like a sense of longing, like when you're hungry, for example, and you salivate. That's how it is when you're longing for them. So there's craving, there's an urgent feeling there. So he needs space, but he is longing for you in that silence or in that space. And in that silence or that space, he's thinking about how much he loves you. He's thinking about how he truly does feel. And that's what he's saying there. It will never be over between us. So if you feel that way, don't. Because it's not over. Okay, there's just a slight delay while he processes some things. He wants to try this again. So he's working through all of these emotions right now. Thinking, I just need space to think about how much I love you. That we can have a new beginning. How we can do that as well. And I think about making love to you. So there's the longing energy. I long for you. I think about making love to you. I want to be with you. And I want another chance with you. Can we try this again? So that's what he's thinking about. I hope that helps, okay? Patricia, thank you for the donation, honey. Hi, Liz. May I have a message from A? So what does A want you to know? So A is saying to you, I try and understand why you want me. So there's a little bit of fear there, or insecurity, or struggle. Why do you want me? You could have anyone you want. Why me? And he's trying to understand this, okay? He said, I want to trust myself again. So he feels like he can't trust himself. And I feel that's when he's around you, because when he's around you, he loses his mask. He struggles because he feels vulnerable around you. They give me a little bit of nausea, dizziness as well. So it feels like what he's saying is, I need to be able to trust myself around you. So he feels like he's very composed in his life. He may be very good at putting a show on, putting a facade on. But around you, he loses it. It's like he loses his mind a little bit. So he's trying to find the strength to be around you. That's what I'm feeling. And I think about touching you. And this is why. Because when he's around you, he just wants to touch you. It's all he can think about. And it drives him crazy. So he loses his mind, as in he isn't thinking straight sometimes. And that's what he needs to do anyway. He needs to be thinking more with his heart than his head. But that's what's going on with him. Anything else you need to know? Anything else you need to know? Yeah, something's in the way. So a block will be lifted, okay? So there is a block. And I do feel it's because it's to do with his vulnerability and this mask he wears and feeling like he's losing control. That's part of the block. There could be something else in the way that you are aware of, but I do feel that's going to be shifty. Let me just get some guidance around this block in the way. What do we need to know about that? Yeah, cool your emotions. It's a bit to do with these emotions. Now, it could be something else. You'll know what the block is, but I feel it's because of his emotions. He needs to cool his emotions before he's around you or when he's with you, because he feels like there's so much passion there and desire. And I feel that something could be shifting as well within him between now and the Aries season. Okay, but there's a lot of passion in there, fire, desire. Sometimes he tends to just rush in and do things, and he needs to take a moment and think. I hope that helps, okay? So big thank you to everyone who's in the house. I'm not ignoring anyone. I'm just going to the donations first because they are energy exchanges and I do prioritise them, okay? So we've got Judy. Thank you for being here, honey. Great to see you. Hi Liz, hope you're well today. Having a very heavy day. So breathe, okay, because that heaviness will pass. The new moon is always heavy for me though, any guidance? So instead of saying the new moon is always heavy for me, affirm the new moon creates light energy. Remember what you think about, you bring about. So if you're saying the new moon is always heavy for me, that's what you're going to experience because the universe is saying to you, your wish is my command. Okay, so instead of saying the new moon is always heavy for me, say the new moon feels light for me. It feels great. The new moon brings fresh energy in. It's so exciting. Change the way you're looking at it and then things will start shifting. That's how much power you have over your own reality, okay? So you've got to go deeper. So it feels like the new moon is giving you the opportunity to go deeper within your own emotions and to release negatives. Because Scorpio energy as well is like the sting in the tail. So I feel that you're being guided to look close at what you do actually want. And now you are thinking about things in your life. And you've got to take the lead so you can become the leader with wisdom. So take the lead in your life. Instead of saying, this is a heavy time for me, say everything is getting lighter. Things are getting better for me every single day. Everything is working out for me every day. I feel good about my life. Things are shifting. Things are moving. So you're stepping into the leadership role in your own life as the son, taking control, recognizing that you have a choice. You can choose peace. You can choose happiness. You can choose to feel better, lighter, more at ease. You may also be waiting for your person to do something because they need to take the lead to go deeper with you. So I feel that could be what you're waiting on, and that could also be causing some kind of delay or problem. But there is no problem because everything's a lesson in growth. You've got competitive, go for what you want. Let me just see what the other card is. Balance. So you may feel you're competing. You're competing for someone, or you're competing for something, or you're trying to make something happen. And the angels say just balance your energy instead. That's the right thing to do. If you balance your energy, everything you want will flow to you instead of you perhaps feeling like you need to fight for it or try to keep it around. Let me just pull you one more card. Anything else you need to know? Let's get you a twin flame card. 2222. So you could see 2222 today. Okay, you're both thinking the same thoughts. So this could also be your person feeling a bit competitive right now, or feeling like they need to fight for you or fight for something, and they need to gain balance. So I feel balance is the key today. Focus on breath work, focus on calming your energy down, relaxing your body, relaxing your mind. Call on your angels, okay, perhaps go for a walk and you'll feel better. Call on Archangel Honiel as well. Okay, I want to bring Archangel Honiel in. What does Archangel Honiel want you to know? Remember, Honiel is the angel of peace, okay? Chaos arises from fear of change. Life is change, and change will always serve you. So affirm, my life is changing for my highest good. So if there is any change around, whether it's within your person or you or the situation or whatever it is, breathe and say, it's all working out. I hope that helps, okay? I have incense burning to clear my energy. It's beautiful. And also, make sure that you are affirming the good things instead of saying, oh, it's heavy for me. And I'm not saying it isn't heavy for you, but you can change the way you're looking at it. Give that heaviness to heaven in exchange for peace. In 2026, I've got my earrings in. I don't know if you can see them now. I love these earrings, okay? First time I've been able to show them to you because I'm on camera again. I've just got it stuck there. There we are. Okay, so we got Shavika, thank you for the donation, honey. Hi Liz, what does my twin feel about Pooja messages for me? Who is Pooja then? Who is Pooja? Okay, let me know in the chat who is Pooja. What's the message for you? And I can use the right deck, you see. Who is Pooja? So who is Pooja? What does my twin feel about Pooja? Let me know who Pooja is. Okay, or I'll just pull your general message. But the message for you is shine. So your message, look at this, got new moon, and it's the new moon today. Look at all those sunflowers. So you may be showing sunflowers today to remind you of your strength and power, to remind you of your divine feminine power, to stand strong and to remember who you are, to be independent. And the Leo is strength, okay? So stand strong in your energy today and shine bright. Know your own worth and value. Don't doubt who you are. Feel good about yourself. That's the message. I feel she was a distraction, but now we moved away from it. She's still, well, the thing is, you have to know your own power. This is why this card's come out. Because it's not about anyone else. It's about you knowing your own worth and value instead of being worried about other people or people taking him away from you. Because you know in your heart and soul you are his counterpart. So no one can take him away from you. So it doesn't matter who's chasing him. It's like that card that came out yesterday. When I was pulling cards yesterday in the live, okay, it said, don't worry about who wants me because I want you. So I feel you're worrying too much about nothing. Okay, this is why this card's come out. That's why you got the sunflower, because just remember you stand tall. So imagine if there's like a room filled with people, your twin would see you because you would stand out from the crowd. So you need to know your own power. You've got to shine bright. So find strength in that, okay? So, how is he feeling about Pooja? Well, what do you need to know? Look at this, walking away, goodbye. Can't get a clearer message, can you? Okay, he's either walked away from Pooja or Pooja's walked away from him, or it feels like he's walking away from it. If you're saying this person's still chasing him, he's saying goodbye. He's saying goodbye to anything that doesn't serve him anymore. And this is about him needing to walk away from other things too. But he's saying goodbye. It's like he's like, you know, what are you worrying about? Don't worry about who wants me because I want you. So what else does he want to say? Look, I want you to trust me again. So he's saying, why aren't you trusting me? So I feel it's like he's worried about what you're thinking here, because you might be thinking, oh, I can't trust you. You can trust him. I think about speaking my truth. He wants to tell you the truth, and he thinks about being with you intimately. All the sexy stuff is about you, not anyone else. So I feel you've got to shine and know your own worth. I hope that helps, okay? Verena, thank you for using milestone, honey. Any message for my person? Thank you, Liz. So what does your person want you to know? Straight out. I never meant to cause you pain. So there's an apology there. So they do feel like they've hurt you and caused you pain. They're apologising for that, okay? I'm scared of being alone. So this could also be part of their issue, okay? Because their issue is, you know, abandonment wounds or being left alone, or this can be sometimes why your person may have pushed you away, because they may have caused you pain by pushing you away because they're through their own fears of being left alone. Okay, because what they think is, you know, I'll push you away before you can hurt me or before you can leave me. There's also fear there. Your love drives me crazy. So your person is all in their head about you right now, thinking about your body, wanting you, seeing you in dreams as well, dreaming about you. So your person saying, I'll meet you in my dreams. So right now you're dreaming of each other, or you will. I definitely feel your person is already dreaming about you, but you may actually have a dream, a vivid dream, where they come into your dreams and show you what they're going to do. And I feel the next step for them is to apologise for any pain they've caused you. And that's also driving them crazy too. But there is this fear of being alone. And I feel that's an abandonment wound, and that's why they're shutting down. You'd think it'd be the other way around, wouldn't you? If you're scared of being alone, you'd want to be around your special person. But it's like there's fear there keeping them away. So let me just do you a card for you, something you need to know. What's the guidance for you? So this is still for Verena. What's the message for you right now? You've got know you are loved. Isn't that beautiful? So know that you are loved. And this is a new moon in Libra. So this is about bringing balance into your life. So use this new moon to your advantage by feeling more balanced, knowing that you are loved and feeling safe. So affirm it, I am loved. I deserve love. I am lovable. I am loved for who I am. I am loved for what I do, whatever it is. I hope that helps, okay? Welcome to everyone who's in the house. Sending you so much love. Don't forget to hit that thumbs up button for me as well. So we've got the beautiful City Cat. Thank you so much for gifting me a hot chocolate in the night, honey. I woke up to a hot chocolate. I was like, yay, thank you. So thank you for that. I will have that on Tuesday, okay? So City Cat says, hi Liz, can I please have a message from DM and an update on his actions towards me? So how is he feeling today? Look, I long for you. Again, this coming out, I long for you. So there's craving there. You're going to sense it and feel it in your body. It will never be over between us because I long for you. So it's not over. And he's thinking about speaking his truth. And I feel this isn't just to you, it's to other people. So he knows he's got some kind of truth he needs to speak. He's thinking about that right now, and he's longing for you. Okay, it will never be over between us, he's saying. So if you think it's over, or if you're worried about anything, give that to heaven in exchange for peace. You stay focused on what you want. So he has a vision of being with you, and that's what he's letting you know. That's what he is focusing on right now, getting it right, because he's coming up as the King of Pentacles. So he definitely is busy with other things too. So he could be working on work, he could be sorting his life out really to have this vision of being with you. And the message is stay focused on what you want. So don't let your ego bring struggle in or pain or fear, because you know your truth. And he is working out what to do. He is reflecting. So he is deep in thought about what to do next. I love that you've got, you know, vision and reflection, because he's reflecting on what his vision is, what he wants to do, how he wants to be. What else do you need to know? What's the guidance for you? And then I'm going to check on the action. Okay, we've got forgive. So forgive everything and rise. And this is an opportunity to forgive between now and the full moon. There's also Pisces energy around this as well. So there could be a lot of healing taking place between now and the Pisces season. So between now and the end of March, the 20th of March, lots of healing taking place, opportunity to forgive. So this could even be comes in and apologises to you, because he's thinking about speaking his truth. So his next action is to speak his truth. Let me bring in the Stag Tarot. So what's his next action towards you? What's his next action towards you? What's his next action towards you? For love, he's fed up and frustrated. So I feel it's more right now he's thinking than like, oh, I'm going to take an action right now. I don't feel it's like in this moment. It could be even for the next 4 days or even 4 weeks. There could be a bit of, healing going on. Something big's happening in the Pisces season. I feel he's more likely to take a big form of action then. But I'm getting this energy of reflection, especially over the next 4 days or 4 weeks. So you just need to relax about what's happening with him and have faith that he has a vision of being with you, especially in February. Okay, so I feel the Pisces season is going to be more potent for movement than right now. I hope that helps, okay? But he is fed up and frustrated, not with you, with his life and everything he's got going on. That's why he's reflecting. I hope that helps, okay? Welcome, everyone. I'm sending you so much love. Thank you for being here. I am back on camera and videos today as well. Thank you for bearing with me while I've been off camera. Don't forget to hit that thumbs up button for me. You'll give me a little bit of fear coming through, so release any fear today and give it to heaven in exchange for peace. They give me fear there. Raluca, thank you for the donation, honey. Hi, Liz, can I have a message for my individual journey and a message from my DM? So what do you need to know for your journey right now, your individual journey? Know you are loved. Again, same message, new moon in Libra there. So let this new moon bring balance in for you by affirming, I am loved. I am lovable. I am deserving of love. I'm loved for who I am. I'm loved for what I do, whatever it is you want to affirm that. But know that you are loved, and that will bring peace in, calm in, it will relax you. So no matter what the circumstances are, you are loved. You are loved by your twin. But more importantly, you are loved by God. And you are loved by whomever you are connecting with up there. Okay, and that's the most important thing to remember, okay? What else do you need to know? This is for Raluca. You've got strength. Let that give you strength. And this is also about Yang Moon. So I feel that your masculine right now is gaining the strength to be able to move forward and make changes. And I feel the angels are all around you. So your person's guardian angel right now is helping them find the strength to do something or change something or speak out. And I feel you can feel your masculine strength in the higher realms. You can feel his strength in the 5D. You can feel that, okay? So what's he wanting to say? So first of all, he's saying to you, it will never be over between us, no matter what I say or do. So it's never going to be over between you. He is thinking about touching you, okay? And he said, I miss our chats. So he's missing you, he's missing talking to you, he's missing touching you, he's thinking about that. And he's saying, you are the strongest person I've ever known. So he knows how strong you are, and this is the energy you're operating in right now. I want to introduce you to my family as my one. So he is thinking about that, what it would be like to introduce you to people in his life or bring you back into his life. And he said, I want to trust myself again. So he's working on himself, okay? Let's bring one more card in. Anything else you need to know? So again, you've got to give him the chance to show up for you, which I know you're doing. So your guidance says, dream it, believe it, and then you'll receive it. So Archangel Orion is guiding you. I hope that helps, okay? Karina with a K, great to see you, honey. Thank you for the donation. What will this new moon bring for Mark in his life and my own life, and any message from him to me? Will my job get easier? Still loving it. That's good to know. So obviously it will get easier because you'll go into the routine. Well, what do you need to know for Mark? What's going on with Mark in his own life? What's going on with Mark? Okay, what's the message in your life? What's going on with you in your life? And let's get a message about your job. Let's get a message about your job, then I'll put it all together. Let's get a message from Mark as well. What does Mark want to say? Straight out one card. So first of all, what he's saying to you is, can't you see what you do to me? So he's like, can't you see how important you are to me, how you make me feel, what you do to me inside? Can't you see that? And that will also be things you're physically seeing. So he will be making it known to you in his own way, his feelings and what he's going through. And it's like he's saying, can't you see? Can't you see? Because you're saying what's going on with Mark in his life. And he's saying, can't you see? I'm showing you in my own way. Okay, and can't you see what you do to me? Don't you know kind of effect you have on me. So we've got unleash your kindest self. So this is also a Capricorn energy. So it feels like in Capricorn, he's been working on being kinder to himself and others. So you may have seen kindness in him somehow. You may have showed kindness somehow that you've seen, and that's him unleashing his kindest self. And he is a very kind, gentle, loving person anyway, with the right people in the right environment. So feel this message is that's what he's been working on, being kinder. Maybe being kinder in general to people in his life that he is feeling a bit, struggling with a little bit, but being kind. So he's working on kindness, okay? So what's the energy for you? You've got work through your feelings, especially between now and the end of March. So this is about Aries season as well. Work through your feelings. So when the feelings come up in you, whatever they are, whether it's good feelings, bad feelings, negative emotions, positive emotions, you're working through them. So you're learning how to work through your emotions, and that's making you stronger and wiser and more in control, okay? With work, you've got to make time for self-love. And that's the last quarter moon in Libra. So it's so important that you balance what you're doing, that you make time for you as well as your work. Because again, you could get very busy and you could get distracted with that busyness. So the angels are reminding you to work on you. And I know that's what you've been doing, and obviously you've had time for yourself over the weekend. But make time for you, for self-love, to be kind to you. So yes, it's also about perhaps spending time with other people, but it's about you doing you, having time for you and doing things you enjoy, things you love to do. And that's going to bring the balance in that you're seeking right now. So it'll get easier when you're also working on giving back to you as well, rewarding yourself, taking time for yourself as well. That's the message. And I want to bring you a card in as well from the angels. Wow, okay. Call on Archangel Uriel to light your way. So Archangel Uriel is helping you right now to see things clearly, to illuminate you, to move you into the energy of peace. And then I'm going to be, I haven't done them yet. I'm halfway through quite a few decks right now. But Uriel's is one of the ones I am working on, okay? Liz girl, thank you for the donation, honey. His true feelings, dear Liz. Okay, what are his true feelings for you? What are his true feelings for you? I hear your heart calling to my heart, and it calls to you too. So he feels you pulling on his heart, and he is pulling back. So he feels you in his heart. So he does care deep in his heart, okay? He's saying you were so right for me. So that's his truth. That's how he really feels, that you're right for him. And he feels that in his heart. And he feels you being called back together. It's like a magnetic pull. He said, I think about kissing you. So he loves kissing you, or he's enjoyed kissing you, or he's enjoyed kissing you in a fantasy or in a dream. But he thinks about kissing you and how right that feels. And he thinks about your lives together. So he thinks about living with you or having a life with you. So his true feelings are he wants a life with you. And that's what he's thinking about. And the reason why is because he knows that you were so right for him. He feels that in his heart, okay? So anything else you need to know? He's finding his inner power right now, perhaps to tell you this or to act on this or to be with you the right way. And he's finding the strength. Okay, so pray about what's going on within your life right now, or for anything you need help with. Perhaps you need to pray to allow him to show up for you, or to allow him to come back to you, or whatever it is. Archangel Michael will give you the strength you need. But I feel he's finding the strength to tell you how he truly does feel about you. And the truth is that you were so right for him. That's how he feels in his heart. He knows it. I hope that helps, okay? Indu, thank you for the donation, honey. Any message from profession is next action towards me, 5 months, no contact. So what does he want you to know? First, he's saying to you, you matter to me. So you may feel like you don't matter because you've been in no contact for 5 months. Well, that's just not true. You do matter to him. And I feel that's the most important message he wants to give to you. Our union is meant to be. I'm just trying to understand. Okay, so he's trying to understand certain things. He's going through an awakening process right now. That's why there's no contact, because you've got to find your way and he's got to find his way to union, but to the understanding of what this love is. And he's saying we are meant to be. Our union is meant to be. I'm just trying to understand things right now. And I'm tired of feeling alone. So he does feel alone. So he is spending time alone, no matter what his circumstances are. And he's tired. He may be not sleeping very well right now as well. And he's sick of and fed up of being alone. So he doesn't want to be away from you. So is he going to take action, or what do you need to know? So you've got, again, prayer. This is what you're perhaps doing right now, finding your inner power through prayer, talking to your angels. So when you feel like you're going through a struggle or a tower or a bit of chaos, Archangel Michael has got your back. He feels the magnetic pull right now because you are the Queen of Wands in this energy. So this is reminding you to know your own worth and value. And that may well be what you're working on right now. So in other words, while you're in separation, you're learning to cherish yourself and love yourself and know your own worth and value. And that makes you magnetic, because the Queen of Wands is someone very confident and strong, someone who attracts things in. And he's stepping into his leadership role. So I love this, because you're learning your own worth by taking a step back, and he's learning how to step forward by finding the strength to do something to hit his goals. So he may be working on goals right now. This could be work goals, or things he's got that he's creating in his life. So he could have like professional goals, but he could also have personal goals that he is working on hitting, and that's making him feel stronger, and that's helping him become the leader to be able to show up for you. So where I'm connecting within the journey right now is you're both exactly where you're meant to be. Because in this, you're yearning for each other as well, which is magnetic, the pull. But in the no contact, you've been learning to know your own worth and value. He's been learning to step into his power. And you're both learning to pray and find your inner power. But you're being magnetically drawn back to each other, possibly over the next 5 weeks or 5 months. And I know obviously you've had 5 months of no contact, but I do feel that 5 is about change anyway, and something big has changed, but you're being pulled back together now. Okay, so 5 months are the latest, but I'm getting something happening over the next 5 weeks, okay? Which is significant with Aquarius season. I hope that helps. Ashwini, thank you for the donation. 3D message from him, please. What does he want to say? What's his 3D message to you? You matter to me. One card, you matter to me. Because you think perhaps he doesn't. That you don't matter to him, or he doesn't care. You matter to me, he's saying to you. Okay, so you have to believe that. So what's his deepest concern right now? We just keep hurting each other right now. So what he's saying to you is, there's a lot of pain there, because he feels like he's hurting you because you're still operating in pain. So again, there's this message coming through that what you do in your journey matters to the union and the connection. Because if you're feeling constant pain and struggle and suffering, it's not boosting your vibration enough to create a door. Okay, so the door keeps slamming in your face because you're not doing anything to help yourself. I hope that helps and doesn't come across harsh, because you've got to stop looking at him right now and look into you. So what I mean is, there's nothing wrong with having a card about what he's going through. I'm not talking about like asking for a message. I'm talking about when you go off into your day and you perhaps start going into rage, or you go into discomfort or anger, or you go into pain about not being with him, or jealousy, or whatever it is you're experiencing. That doesn't help the connection. And that's why I'm saying we just keep hurting each other right now. So that's why you're apart, because you are learning to heal that pain. So what else does he want you to know? Because it's all well and good getting a message saying, oh, he loves you and all of this. But the thing is, if you're not doing your own work, then you can think all those things, but nothing will change, you see. He's fed up and frustrated in his life. And I know that's what you're thinking. Is he happy? Is he enjoying his life? No, he's fed up. He's frustrated. And you will also pick up on that too. But you have to believe that he is also doing his work, instead of thinking he's happy and everything's wonderful there. So what's the guidance for you? You've got to set your intention. So the angels want you to use this new moon right now to your advantage and set your intention. So what do you want? And yes, you might think, well, I want him. But you've got to look beyond him, okay? Because your first intention should be to feel at peace, or to feel beautiful, or to feel content with what you have, or to feel happy. These are your intentions. You find happiness within. Peace and happiness are an inside job. So focus on finding strength within right now and knowing your own worth and value. Sit down today with perhaps your journal and write down the things you want in the present tense. It could just be, I'm so happy and grateful now that we are in contact again. Something as small as that, because right now that's what you want more than anything else. It's not about union and everything, that's too far out for your perhaps mind to understand, or to believe. So instead say, I'm so happy and grateful that we're talking again. I'm so happy and grateful now that we've cleared the air. I'm so happy and grateful that he's told me how he feels. It's in the now. Okay, instead of thinking the words, set your intentions in that way, and that's going to open doors. I hope that helps, okay? Remember how amazing you are. Liz Girl, thank you for the donation on any divine guidance for me. So what's the divine guidance for you right now? So the first card is know your worth. And I feel this is what we're all being guided to know right now. Instead of thinking, oh, I could lose them, think they could lose me. You've got to remember your own value in this situation, okay? So know your worth. Take your power back by knowing your own worth and value and knowing how amazing you are. And breathe through the tension you're going through. Breathe through any negative energy that comes up. Anything that stresses you out, breathe through it. Use breath work to your advantage. All you need to do is 3 deep breaths in and out. In through the nose, out through the mouth, and you feel better. Okay, and know your own worth. Definitely between now and April, work on this, finding your power in this way. What else do you need to know? The Taurus season could be important as well. Look, it's meant to be. So it's like the wise ones. I'm seeing this like the wise people saying to you, or your support system up there saying to you, hey, what's meant for you, what's meant to be, what's meant for you will be for you. You can't miss out on anything or anyone who's meant for you. So you have to have faith in that knowingness, that truth. What's meant to be will be. So instead of worrying or stressing, focus on breath work, knowing your own worth and value, remembering who you are. That's your guidance. I hope that helps, okay? Ashwini, thank you for the donation. 3D message my friend from her DM. So what does your masculine, what does your friend S's masculine want to say? I think about you all the time, and I think about making love to you. So there's a lot of passion between the two of you right now on the 5D Kundalini. Okay, and this means he'll be kind of going around his day thinking about you in a very intimate way. So it's about what he's going through inside. He's thinking about you, saying this, I'm always thinking about you. And I think about being with you intimately. So there's a lot of physical attraction there. I'm going to pull one of these out. Here we go. I have to use my magnifying glass for this because look how small the writing is. Can't even see that, okay? So he's saying, hang on, let's see what he says. Nibble their ear. So he thinks about nibbling your ears. Okay, maybe kissing your neck, nibbling your ear. Perhaps he's got to think about ears. If perhaps he likes his ear being nibbled or he likes doing that. So that's what he's thinking about. So there's a lot of desire there. Let's see what his deepest concern is. That's his deepest concern. I'm dealing with duty. So he's dealing with duty. So it feels like he's got some kind of responsibility or obligation right now that's keeping him away from you. And that's what he's dealing with. So that's what's in the way, or that's what he is needing to release or address or reevaluate or look at. But it doesn't mean he isn't thinking about you. So whatever he's got going on right now, he's doing that for a reason, because he feels like that's what he should do. But he is definitely thinking about you, and I feel he's thinking about you intimately, because I don't feel he's going any elsewhere, no matter what his circumstances are. So he is feeling very turned on, and that's driving him towards you. I hope that helps, okay? Victor, great to see you, honey. Thank you for the donation. Morning, Liz. May I have any messages for my beautiful twin and messages for my guardian angel? So I'm going to connect with your guardian angel through this deck, okay? So what does your guardian angel want you to know? Surrender. Give it all to God. Just let it go. Whatever it is, whether it's connected with money or your job or your life or your twin, whatever it is. So your guardian angel is saying, just give it to God. Just let it go, surrender. Give everything to God and don't worry about it. It's going to be okay. What does your masculine want you to know? They can't talk yet. They need time. So he's in his head right now about how to communicate or how to come forward or what to do. How to break the silence. So he wants to break the silence. He wants to. He just needs a bit more time to do that. So he can't talk yet. So I feel he's trying to find the words and to work out how to say what he wants to say. And he is watching you. You look good, you look happy. So he's watching you in some way, or he's seeing you somewhere, or he's connected with you in some way. Maybe he's even like astral projected to you and seeing you looking good and happy. But I do feel he's watching you somehow. So this could be social media, or it could be in some other way. But he has seen you and it's making him want to take some kind of action. What else does he want you to know? Do you ever call out to me? So he's felt your pull, your energetic pull, your telepathic call. Do you call out to me? Because I can hear it. I can hear you calling to me. Do you ever do that? And I feel definitely you do. What lesson has been learned? What lesson has been learned? Signs. To trust the signs. And I feel this is what you do anyway, but I feel this is also something he's learning as well. It says, look for messages in nature, numbers and repetition. So that's how you're being spoken to right now. I want to pull you a number. You bring in my angel numbers deck, okay? What do you need to know? What do you need to know? 99, love it, spiritual power. 999, 99. This is all a sign of power. So you're in your spiritual power right now. This is showing you that you're exactly where you're meant to be. Let me pull you a power couple card as well. Okay, what else do you need to know? Salmon Ruby, the desire I have for you drives me wild with lust and obsession. So there's a lot of passion there. So Salmon Ruby, you got Ruby as well. So something big could be happening in the Cancer season. Okay, so Salmon Ruby are out of Supernatural. Because I know you love your shows as well. You got Buffy and Angel. I knew from the first moment I saw you. And our love goes beyond the physical world. Love that, Davina and Cole from the originals. So the love goes beyond, because in the originals, you know, it's like Cole goes over to the other side and comes back in another body. And Davina still loves him anyway. Robin and Regina, you're everything I could ever want. You may be seeing Robins as well. And Xandra and Anya from Buffy, Against All Odds. And you may hear that song by Phil Collins. Against all odds, our love makes sense and works. Isn't that beautiful? So things are shifting and changing. I hope that helps, okay? We've got Justin, great to see you, honey. Thank you for using your milestone. Message for my 30th birthday. Happy birthday, honey. Happy birthday. Is it today or is it coming? Is it upcoming? Message for your birthday. Trust that all will be well. Look at that. You've got the new moon in Virgo there as well. So Virgo, when I connect with it, is like a perfectionist energy. So I feel it's like the angel saying it's all going to work out perfectly. It's all going to be fine. Trust that all is well. Not only on your birthday, but every day. Affirm it. Everything is always working out for me. All is well in my world, and so it is. So the new moon is helping you to feel safe and helping you to feel strong in the knowledge that it's all going to be okay. Give me that song that I sing. It's all going to be okay, you know, okay? You've got intuition. And your intuition is telling you it's all going to be okay, even when you go into ego and say maybe, is it, fear-based things, and synchronicity. The synchronicities are showing you the truth as well. And the moon is, and it says the moon's moment. So I feel this is more about you being in the present moment, enjoying the moment, and trusting the signs that you see. And happy birthday. I hope that helps, okay? Janie T, thank you for using your milestone, honey. Message from Wes. So what does Wes want you to know? What does Wes want you to know? I'm so sorry I did that to you. So he is apologising for the way he's behaved. I'm so sorry. I'm sorry I did that to you. And this could be like the way he's pulled back, you know. He's saying, you turn me on so much. So it's like he's saying, I want you to know that even though I acted the way I did and the things I did, you still turn me on. You turn me on so much. You know, he's physically attracted to you. He wants you. So there's a lot of desire there. What else does he want you to know? What else does he want you to know? He's saying, I will tell you how I feel, night of love. So he is thinking of opening up to you and coming forward. And he's saying, I will tell you how I feel because you turn me on so much. He wants to apologise for the things he's done. So let me get you something out of the sexy box, okay? What have we got here? So in his solar plexus, he's saying, it's like, let me just see what the other one is. Yeah, so he's saying, you've turned me on so much. So I've got two things coming through from this. The first thing is he fantasises about what you wear under your clothes. So lingerie, okay? He thinks about what you're wearing. And he may really like sexy lingerie. It may really turn him on. He really likes that. So that's something to know. And we've got blindfold. And I feel that he does perhaps think about you in sexy lingerie. A blindfold's involved, so use your imagination. I feel that definitely about fantasy. But I'm getting this blindfold about when he can't see things clearly because of his own fear that can blindfold him. His gut is speaking to him. His intuition is speaking to him. His solar plexus is guiding him. So I feel that's what you need to know. He knows in his gut how he feels about you. Okay, and he is going to tell you how he feels. You just need to give him time, okay? I hope that helps. Steph, thank you for using milestone, honey. Hi, Liz, what message for me and Zach? Any guidance for me? So what's the guidance for you today around you and Zach? What do you need to know? You've got breathe through the tension. So again, there could be some tension between you or some tension because of the situation that you need to use breath work to control or heal. So breathe through what's going on right now. It's going to be okay. What else does he want you to know? Yeah, he loves everything about you and he wants you to know that. So he's made a decision. He's going to be taking action between now and March, okay? Something could be happening over the next 3 months as well, or 3 weeks, 3 months. I've got 3 as significant. You could see 3s as well. He loves everything about you. So you're coming up in his mind as like this queen of fire, wow. I love the way you look. I love the person you are. So he's definitely going to do something. So, but he feels insecure and stuck in his own life. It's not you, it's him, okay? He's saying he's worried you're going to forget him. Don't forget me. Don't forget me when I'm in this insecure, stuck energy. And that's his insecurity. What if you forget me? What if you move on? What if? It's fear. It's illusion. So the guidance is be patient right now. Let me pull you one of these as well. Breathe through any tension. Relax, okay? Because he does know who you are to him. We've got leadership. You've got to let him come to you. Let him be the leader in this situation. And find your inner power through prayer. Strength. Okay? Find strength through prayer. Call on Archangel Michael. Let him take the leadership role. I feel that's what you were being guided to do. Instead of perhaps reaching out or making something happen, let him come to you. And that may be exactly what you're doing right now. I hope that helps, okay? Big welcome to everyone who's in the house. Thank you for being here. It's nice to be back on camera, guys. I am back on camera in videos as well from today, but the daily angel readings are pre-recorded till the end of next week. So I'll be off camera for them, but I'll be on camera for everything else, okay? So Ashwini, thank you for your donation here. So let me see what you're saying. Will I get married with him? Someone said my chart is not favourable for marriage or career either. Well, first of all, don't let anyone get in your head about what you should or shouldn't have in your life. Okay, because you're saying, someone said, so you're letting someone have power over you. So the thing is, you could have like a reading, for example. You've got to take the bits that resonate with you and leave the bits that don't, because you know your own life and your own truth over anyone else. Okay, so I feel what you need to be focusing on more right now is talking again than marriage and where the future is going, because he's already in a marriage, he's already in something he needs to release. So instead, focus your intention on the next step. Like I said to you, I'm so happy and grateful now that we are talking again. I'm so happy and grateful that we are opening up to each other. Things like that is more important than manifesting like a marriage, because your mind will grab onto it and say that's not possible because of the situation. So you want to go for things in your mind, that's how you manifest, that feel like they are available to you now. So for example, if you're trying to manifest being married to him, your mind gets in your own way, because your mind will say, well, no, he's with someone else, or it's never going to happen, or your mind will cause pain. Does that make sense? Okay. So what do you need to know about the future? You've got to be real. So again, you've got to be real. So that's again what I'm trying to say. So I'm not saying it's not going to happen. It's just right now you've got to be very real with yourself and say, okay, he's already in a situation. So I've got to accept that right now and be okay with where I am. Okay, this is the full moon in Aquarius. So as you move into the Aquarius season, focus on being more real and knowing your own worth. So the angels are reminding you, if you want to get married, if you want all the things you want, you've got to get real first with yourself and know your own worth. Take your power back right now. This is the new moon in Taurus energy in this card. So use this new moon to your advantage to take back your power today and say, I know my own worth. I know my own value. I know that I am deserving of love. Full moon. Yeah, I'm not talking about that. Okay, I'm not talking about the actual full moon in Aquarius. Okay, I'm talking about the Aquarius season that's coming, okay, on Tuesday, connected with the full moon, okay, which is on the 1st of Feb or something. 1st of February, I'm not talking about the actual full moon in Aquarius. If you're picking up on that, that could be a timeline that you're picking up on for a reason. So trust your intuition. But I'm channeling this as, use this new moon, okay, Taurus. I'm not talking about the new moon in Taurus. I'm talking about use this new moon to take back your power, to know your worth today. And then by the full moon in Aquarius, in other words, when we're in Aquarius season and it's the full moon, so by February the 1st, you're going to be feeling more real about things, more relaxed about things, more in the energy of, well, I know that we're going to be talking again. So you're affirming it now. Does that make sense? That's what I've got coming through. So before you even can move towards marriage, you've got to love yourself first. That's probably why the person who did your reading connected with what was going on, because you're not believing in yourself enough. And to be successful in career and to be successful in love, you have to believe in yourself. So the angels say, go for it. Forgive everything and rise and use self-regulation. Love this. So this is about self-control. It's about you taking back your power. Okay, so with that said, what do you need to know about marriage? Let me pull you a fairy card. Okay, just to see if it comes through. Okay, so are you going to get married to him? Are you going to get married to him? You're not strong enough. You're not strong enough right now. It's not the right time. So it's not coming through in the cards because it's not in the cards at this moment. Does that make sense? Doesn't mean it's not going to happen. It means the cards can't predict something that hasn't yet been created, because you're still finding strength, and so is he. He's finding strength to come towards you and apologise and make it right. So I feel what is showing up is an apology, him coming to you, and this is also the Justice card, which is about karmic endings. So you can't have marriage without a divorce. So what they are showing me is a divorce, okay, or like the karmic ending and the apology and finding the strength to do that. So that's why you've got to be real. You've got to get real with yourself instead of saying, oh, we're going to live happily ever after. Your mind can't see it right now because you're still focusing on the stress of the karmic relationship. Does that make sense? So I'm not saying it's never going to happen. I'm saying what you need to do is move beyond the need for that now and focus on what feels real to you. So affirm, I'm so happy and grateful now that we're talking again. And work on self-love and self-worth. And then when you're in your power, feeling better, ask the question again. Because again, the cards may show it then. You see? I hope that helps. Regina, thank you for using your milestone, honey. How is any message for our union and from my DM? So what's the message for your union? You've got surrender. You just need to let go and surrender. So right now you're learning to surrender the when, the how, and all of that. So to move into union, you must surrender. So that's the guidance right now. So the guidance for union, to have union, to be in union, is to surrender. The when, the how, and all of that. And know that you take their breath away. So your twin is saying, you take my breath away and I can't stop loving you. So they can't stop loving you, and you take their breath away because when they see you, when they look at you, or when they connect with you, it's like their heart stops. It's like, you're everything I could ever want. And they want to get together and talk. So it's very likely there's going to be an opportunity coming soon for some kind of physical interaction. They give me fear. I feel like your twin is releasing fear around this right now because they've hurt you. How could I hurt you like that? So it could be as well, let's get together and talk so they can apologise to you and clear the air with you and make it right with you and make up for what's happened. But they can't stop loving you. Okay, so know that, okay? You take their breath away. So surrender right now. Give it to God. Relax about this because there's going to be an opportunity to meet up and talk. Let me see if I can get a timeline around this. But you are learning to surrender, so I wouldn't be surprised if they don't give me anything. Yeah, have faith because divine timing is at play. So I can't give you a when because it's in the works and you're learning to surrender. That's your lesson. The angels say, instead of thinking, when's it going to happen? I know you're not asking me that, okay? But instead of thinking when, think, well, I have faith. I have faith in divine timing because I know that's at play. And you've got the 9 there. So this could be between now and September at the latest. Could be over the next 9 days, 9 weeks, 9 months. Something happening soon. Because I am feeling soon, but divine timing is at play. Because he is thinking about it right now. What's the other card? It says it's the right time to take action. So he feels like he needs to take action to you. This could be something happening in February. I hope that helps. Okay, let me just have a drink. Okay, so we got Janie T. So obviously I answered something with your milestone. Thank you for that, honey. Thank you for your donation. My Venus is in Aquarius, where Venus is now. For the next few months. What am I magnetized to me? So what are you bringing to you right now? What are you bringing to you right now? What do you need to know? The opportunity, there is opportunity, this one I'm getting. You're attracting to you an opportunity, which means a lesson to release control. And that's what you're going to be experiencing between now and the Taurus season. So I feel by the Taurus season you could have mastered this. Releasing control, what does that mean? It means stop trying to make things happen or force things happen. Just be more present in the moment, be more at peace with things, allow. Remember, be like the spider sitting in the web, allowing everything to come into the web. So don't go chasing around looking for food or, you're like allowing things in. So release control. There's going to be an opportunity coming in for you to release control. And also to attend to the details. Because I feel that sometimes you want things to be a certain way or you want things to be perfect or the opportunity is coming in as well. What you're magnetizing to you is to make things happen perfectly, attending to the details perfectly. And I feel this is more like career related than anything else. Attending to the details perfectly in your life, doing things right. Thank you. They're saying doing things right, okay? You've got open up to change, and this is actually the new moon in Aquarius. So this could definitely be what you're attracting with this new moon, and as we move into Aquarius season on Tuesday. So opening up to change, okay, being ready for change. So you're actually bringing changes into your life, and this could be changes in your love life, changes in work life, just seeing things differently, and also the opportunity to relax about things, to take a breather. So when your emotions come up, this is the last quarter moon in Cancer. So what I'm seeing with this is as well, like when your emotions come up, you're able to breathe through them. So really what I'm connecting with is what you're magnetizing to you is the lesson or the opportunity to be more at ease with your life and not try and control anything. So you're moving into your divine feminine power. That's what I'm getting. What else are you magnetizing to you? And obviously, in your power, when you're operating your power, you will be magnetic to Wes, or you'll be magnetic to whomever. Happiness. So the more you look on the bright side, the more happiness you'll experience. And you've got the sun as well. So I feel the sun's coming out to give you a yes. Because I feel there's more to this. It's like in your mind, you're probably asking a specific question. And I feel the answer is yes when you focus on positivity. And when you operate in happiness and joy. When you look on the bright side, it's going to attract everything you want in, because that is what makes you magnetic. So what you're attracting to you is happiness and joy when you're looking on the bright side. I hope that helps, okay? Cece, thank you for being here. Thank you for the donation, honey. Hi, Liz. Guidance from Archangel Gabriel on my temporary boss. Said she prayed to him and I came for the job. Any love messages about Jake as I tried to focus on myself, but his energy is all over me? Well, that's normal. It's normal to feel your twin flame's energy. That's why you have to use breath work, okay, to breathe. Because you can still focus on yourself even when you feel your twin all around you. You just have to breathe, okay? Breathe through the emotions and relax your energy a bit more. Go for a walk. Affirm that you are safe. So what does Archangel Gabriel want you to say about the situation with your boss? What does authenticity, this is the card. So if you're asking really what your boss wants to know, because what I'm picking up from there is, ask for Archangel Gabriel on my boss, she said she prayed to him. So this is really a message for your boss, and it's authenticity. So the other cards don't matter, you know, it through the right card. This is the card I need to give to you. Let me just pick the other cards up. The other cards, before you start thinking, why aren't you reading the other cards? I don't need to read the other cards. There's nothing connected with this reading, okay? This is the card that had to come out. So it's authenticity. It says, trust that, let me just get my magnifying glass a bit darker here still. It's still really early. Trust that your real self, who God created divinely perfect, has the strength and knowledge needed for this situation. So you can tell your boss, okay, your temporary boss, that whatever they need to handle the situation is already in them. And it's really about them being authentic and true. So as long as they're being authentic, that could mean speaking their truth or doing things their way, things will go their way. So Archangel Gabriel is helping your temporary boss to be more themselves, okay, to be more authentic, and that will lead to what they want, okay? So regarding Jake, obviously you can feel his energy all around you. That's normal with a twin flame journey. You get used to it, really. So you've got, I have obsessive compulsive disorder. Now, I'm not saying he's definitely got OCD, but he could have like obsessive disorder about something. He could, like I have with like food dates. You know, it doesn't mean I've got OCD, but I do, like, if I'm cooking myself some food, I have to make absolutely sure the date on what I'm making is the right date, or it's not out of date. I've got to think about it. I can be like eating my dinner, and halfway through I'll stop what I'm doing and go in the kitchen and recheck the date. It's crazy. Okay, so I'm not saying he's got OCD, but he may have like things that he's obsessive about. Or yeah, they give me a block there. And this could be about holding back communication. You know, they're giving me something to do with the throat chakra. So this could be about how he communicates, or something he's not doing or he is doing. But I think it's more he's holding himself back. But he could feel quite obsessive about you, or he could feel a bit obsessive about things in his life. And that's why you're feeling heavy energy around you, or you're feeling his energy around you. Okay, what else does he want to say to you? What else? I'm so proud of who you are. So he's really attracted to the person you are and the things you do. You know, the way you keep going, the way you don't give up, the way you show up for the world, the way you show up in your life. And he is really proud of you in that way. So you need to be more proud of yourself. But obviously feeling his energy around is a normal thing. You just have to learn to breathe through it, okay? I hope that helps. Shavika, thank you for the donation, honey. What's this moon energy bringing for us in next action? So what's the moon doing, okay? What's the moon doing? He's made a decision. So the moon is helping him to make his decision. He's saying, I've already made my decision. And I feel he has. He's just got to act on that decision. And this is what he's going to be putting into place over the next 3 months or so. So he's saying, I have made my decision. He wants you to know he's made his decision. Now that could be to walk away from anything that he's struggling with, or, you know, to change his life. So this is about hope as well. He's being divinely guided to you. You give him hope. He feels hope in the situation. I love that we got the star, because this is about Aquarius season where we're heading into. So the Aquarius season on Tuesday coming in is bringing in hope. He said, I know I'm being guided to you. I have so much hope for our future. And you are being divinely guided. The universe has got your back, and your name is Divine Soul. Okay, so you know that you are a divine soul and that you're being protected and watched over. So you're being reminded of that, okay? So what else is this new moon doing for you? You've got take inspired action, and this is the full moon in Virgo as well. So this full moon that's coming up is going to help him work it out perfectly. Okay, so I feel with this full moon that's coming on the 1st of February, it's going to help him to take inspired action to do what he needs to do. And this could be something falling into place between now and the Virgo season. Okay, so Virgo season is September. Okay, so something could be happening between now and September that you need to just have faith in. Let me bring you one more card. Anything else you need to know? Anything else you need to know? Doors are opening. Look at this. Doors are opening. So have faith in that. I hope that helps, okay? You may see 2929. Justin, thank you for the donation, honey. I feel really good in all areas of my life. I just can't get over not being worthy of love. Well, you are worthy of love. You said, I can't get over it. Yes, you can. You have to choose to feel worthy of love. Affirm it. I am worthy of love. I am deserving of love. Focus on self-love. Focus on becoming the version of yourself that's so attractive. You have to have love in your life. Do what Raluca and me are doing. Okay, me and Raluca right now are working with Adam, the first man. Okay, that means you're connecting with Adam, as in Adam and Eve, okay? Adam was happy before Eve. How? Okay, well, number one, he didn't know who Eve was. He didn't even know there was an Eve. But what I mean is he was content with God's love. So if you work on feeling so content with what you have, because you have got amazing things going on in your life, you're saying, I feel really good in all areas of my life. So remember, you are a catch. You are hot property. You are the prize. Instead of feeling like things are out of your reach. Because you manifest everything else in your life, so you can manifest love. So call on Adam to help you. Ask Adam to help you to feel more content with yourself in many ways. And then you don't feel like you need love, okay? I'm trying to be positive, but I can't let this go. So, what's the message? Okay, practice gratitude. There you go. Absolutely. Gratitude is the key. And that's the truth. That's why I'm doing a gratitude series over on Angel Seeker level. That's why I've just done a 40 days of gratitude series, and now I'm doing a 60-day magnificent start series to put you into focus. Gratitude changes your life. So maybe think about joining as an Angel Seeker and doing that series. Because you can do the gratitude series and the magnificent start together. So you can do like day one of each series today, for example, and it would change things around for you by the end of the day. I'm not just saying it to get you to join that level. That's the absolute truth, okay? So practice gratitude. Write down, sit down, drop everything right now. Write down 10 things you're grateful for. Write down 10 things you love about you. And that will remind you of that you are a person who deserves love. Write down, I'm so happy and grateful now that I am living the life of my dreams, whatever it is. I'm so happy and grateful now that I have the amazing person in my life that I've always wanted, or whatever it is. But you become that version of you. But start off by working on gratitude and it will shift things around. So if you're saying, I just can't shake it and I just can't, I can't get over this feeling, gratitude is going to help you. I hope that helps. Couldn't get a better card coming out, okay? And this also Sagittarius, which is about focus. Okay, so put your whole focus on gratitude. And the thing is, we think we're grateful until we start doing focused gratitude. And then we don't realise how we were being grateful at all, because focused gratitude is like sitting down first thing every morning and writing down 10 things you're grateful for in detail. I'm so happy and grateful that I slept really well last night. Thank you for my bed. Thank you for my duvet. Thank you for my comfy pillow. Thank you for the time I had to sleep last night, whatever it is. I'm so happy and grateful for my job. I'm so grateful I love the work that I do. I'm so grateful it provides money for me. I'm so grateful I can pay my bills. I'm so grateful I can eat food. I'm so grateful, whatever. And then it goes on. And then you're not just thinking like one point, like I'm grateful for my job. You go into detail about it, and that creates the focus that creates the magic. I hope that helps, okay? Faye, thank you for the donation, honey. Hi, Liz, why do I feel no future with DM, no change? Because you can't see a change. Because you're feeling frustrated about it, that's why. So you've got to change the way you're looking at it. Instead of saying, why do I feel there's no future? Say, everything is changing. Life is change. Everything is moving me where I'm meant to be. Everything is working out beautifully for me. And then you start looking at it differently. So it's not because there's no future. It's because you're allowing yourself to be controlled by the stagnancy of the 3D world. And it's because you're learning lessons. You're learning to overcome that feeling. You're learning to take control of your thoughts. You're learning to be more in your power. Okay, so let me pull you a card from the Swan Tarot. So what do you need to know? Good news and great things are on the horizon. So you may not see it yet, but it's coming. And it's going to get better. So the angels say, keep the faith and check in with your intuition and your inner child. So your intuition will be telling you things are happening, but your eyes are focusing on the 3D world where things seem the same. And your inner child will help you to see magic and wonder in everything you're doing. So focus on doing things you enjoy. Focus on self-care, self-love, doing things that really bring joy into your life instead of thinking, oh, I can't be happy until this or that. Focus on happiness, being more in the present moment, feeling more alive. That's what the angels want you to focus on. What does Archangel Honiel want you to know? Yeah, you're being protected right now. So you may feel like you're being punished by God, like, oh, nothing's happening, but you're actually being protected. And your peace is being protected as well. So you may be seeing 444. You're being shielded from chaos and drama. So recognize that. Your twin right now could be going through a lot of chaos and drama, and you don't need to be dragged into that energy because you're the better version of yourself. So you're being shielded. Archangel Michael is shielding you, saying, I'm not going to let chaos come into your life. I'm not going to let your person drag you into drama. He's still, well, there you go. If you're still behaving in that way, you don't need to be around him. Remember your own value and worth. You don't need to be around someone who's acting that way. And that's all because of his own ego. It's not because he's happy doing that. He doesn't feel worthy of you. So he's trying to build his confidence up in other ways. And deep inside him, he's worried you're going to move on. Okay? And he has a plan. He said, I do have a plan. And I feel something big is shifting within him between June and September. Okay, so he may need to just get this out of his system for a few more months. You focus on you because that's making him afraid you're going to move on. And that will move him into some form of action. So let me just see what he wants to say to you. He's saying, don't pay attention to my moods. There you go. To his moodiness or whatever he's doing. Don't pay attention to that. Focus more on yourself. He's saying my feelings for you are real. So don't doubt his feelings for you. You might think, well, if he cares, why is he behaving that way? It's his own fears and insecurities. Our union is meant to be. So I feel that's come out because you're saying, why do I feel there's no future? And the angel's saying, well, your union is meant to be, but you're both learning and growing right now. So don't get involved in drama. You can always reach out to me for a personal reading if you want to go deeper into this. Okay, but just focus on call on your angels for support because they're there with you. And instead think, I'm being protected. How amazing is that? Because it is. I hope that helps, okay? SS, thank you for the donation. Dear Liz, what am I manifesting on my twin flame journey? And what is the guidance from the universe and the angels? So what's the guidance for you today? What do you need to know? What's the guidance? So first cut out is having new experience. So I feel that right now what you're manifesting is a new experience. You're manifesting good things into your life, okay? So you can have a new experience. Now you've come into the world to have a brand new experience at life, to do things differently. So you may even want to have a pamper day or do something good for you because it will do you good to be nurtured. So make sure you're also giving back to you. That could be a new experience for you, to give back to you or to have a pamper day for yourself or do something you enjoy. Your mission has already begun. So you've already begun your mission just by being on planet Earth, just by being aware of this journey, by doing what you're doing right now. Feng shui your space. So you're being guided to prepare, to get ready, to get your space ready. Now this space is where you live, or it's the environment you're in, the people you're around, the things you're thinking and doing. They need you to trust in them. So obviously your masculine needs to come towards you and show up for you. And they want you to trust them to do that, okay? Write down all of the good things that happened today and count those blessings. This is a beautiful thing to do at night. So instead of writing them down, get a gratitude rock. Okay, this is what we're doing in the gratitude series, through the magic. So hold something in your hand by bedtime, and say, I'm so grateful for everything that happens. I think I'm so grateful I slept well last night. I'm so grateful I woke up this morning. I'm so grateful for whatever it is that's happened throughout the day. And then you'll go to bed in a fresher energy. You'll feel better. And shine like the moon on a clear night. So shine bright, and that will bring clarity in for you. Relax, breathe, and know that all is well and that you are safe. So what are you manifesting on your twin flame journey? Things are not how they seem. He's taking off his mask, or he needs to. So there's an illusion around right now that you need to see through. Okay, so he's making a decision, or your person is making a decision to take off their mask, to be authentic, to show their truth, not only to you, but in their life to the world. And you've got to remember there's still the mask on there. There's things that are illusion. So the angels say, things are not how they seem. Don't pay attention to social media or the physical world. Look beyond that and you'll see beyond the mask, because he's still got to take his mask off. That's what's going on. That's why doing all the things we just spoke about will help you, because you're focusing on you and your journey and shining your light. He says, I know we're going to be together, and he wants you intimately. So he has a big passion and desire for you that's driving him forward. So he may be wearing a mask in his life, but he's desiring you and wanting you. So let me just get one card out for you. I try to understand why you want me. So this mask he's wearing is all to do with fear and insecurity. And he doesn't really know why you want him. He's saying, why do you want me? You could have anyone you want. So he's got to work through that insecurity. Okay, so focus on self-love right now and having faith. I hope that helps, okay? Jacinta, thank you for the donation, honey. I tried to talk to my mum regarding her stress, that she needs to see someone to sort this matter out, and she started shouting at me and got mad because she doesn't need you telling her what to do. You're saying, I told her she needs to do this, and that's not your job. She's got to find her own way. So don't demand or command her to do anything. I know you're doing it from love, but she needs to find her own way. She's thinking, you can't tell me what to do. Okay, so you've got to let her find her own way, okay? So how will she ever get it solved? She's got to find her own way. It's not your job to solve this problem for her. She's got to find her own way to it. She's got to make her own choice and decision. Okay? She is your mother. Okay? And you may feel wiser than her, and that's okay, but you're not her mother. And she's got no right to tell you what to do either. It's like if she was trying to tell you what to do. Put yourself in her position. If she was trying to tell you what to do, you would probably rebel against that and think, I'll do it when I'm ready. I'll do it when I want to. I'll do it my way in my own time. That's how she'll feel. So stop trying to control the situation. So the guidance for you is clear your mind. You need to go and clear your mind. Go into nature and breathe and relax and think. It's going to be okay. It will all be okay. You can't control this situation. That's what you're learning from her, to let her find her own way, okay? And sister tapped me in the past every time she was, yeah, well, that's their own issues. That isn't about you. When they're attacking you, they're not upset with you. They're upset with themselves because they feel guilty. Because they probably feel guilty that they're not there for your mum, or they're not helping her. But you don't let it affect you. So I feel what you need to do is give more time to you right now. Stop worrying about everyone else, because that's going to make you ill. Okay, and start focusing on you. Clear your mind, go for a walk, do something for you. And then your mum will come to her own conclusions and find her own way. I hope that helps, okay? I don't want my mum. Yeah, but again, that's you're saying, I don't want this. It's not your choice. I don't want it. I don't want it. You're revolving it around you. Okay? And I know you're thinking with the best intentions, but you've got to let go of control. That's what your lesson is right now in your twin flame journey as well. So you've got to let go of the control, okay? You can't control what another person does or doesn't do. You've got to let them find their own way. You've got to find peace in the moment, okay? Let me pull you a card, actually, from Archangel Honiel. Archangel Honiel, this is what's just come through, really. Go and sit by the ocean or a body of water. It will calm you and remind you that life is all about flow. Ocean sounds work too. So if you can't go near some water, put an ocean meditation on and listen to this ebb and flow of the water, and it will calm you down. I've actually got on the channel here somewhere, I've done a meditation to water when I was in Torquay. A few years ago, I actually recorded like an ocean meditation. You can do that as well. You'll find it in the playlist somewhere, I'm sure. I'm very tired, it's been full. Yeah, so you've got to fill up your own cup. Stop worrying about everyone else and fill up your own cup. No one can change that apart from you, Jacinta. So the angels are giving you the guidance, but it's up to you whether you take it or not. You're telling your mum what to do. The angels are telling you what to do. Are you actually listening to what the angels are telling you to do and acting on that? Or are you being rebellious and saying, no, I'll do it in my own way? Liza, thank you for the donation, honey. What is the new moon and the horse bringing me and us? Well, the horse isn't here yet, remember. The snake is still doing its work, so don't give up on the snake yet, okay? So what's the new moon wanting you to know? Okay, so you've got know your worth. This keeps coming out over and over again today. Okay, so I feel the message for the Divine Feminine, for everyone watching today, including me, is to move forward and take back our own power by knowing our own worth, okay? Know your worth, know your value, know your truth. That's what you need to do. And cool your emotions, because your emotion can put you into pain, thinking, oh, he doesn't want me, or I'm not good enough, or it's never going to happen, or whatever it is. You've got to know your own value. Okay, instead of thinking I could lose him, think he could lose me. I'm the prize. Instead of thinking he's the prize, you're the prize. You have to know your own worth and value. And remember, masculines, okay, it doesn't matter what gender they are, but masculines, they want to chase. It's in them to take the leadership role. So if you're constantly making things happen, you're being guided to let him come to you. He said, I think about telling you how I feel. So he is thinking about this. And this is something he's thinking about doing, not only with this new moon, but moving towards the Aquarius season. And obviously the new moon in the Aquarius season, which is when the horse comes in. So the horse is going to bring that freeing energy in where your person can actually open up to you. So what's his deepest concern? What's his deepest concern? I lie to save face. So this could be like pretending everything's okay. You know, that's a lie. It's not really okay. Or posting something on social media that feels to him like it's a lie because he's not being authentic. But he's saying, I lie to save face. So he is lying to people in his life. He's wearing a mask, pretending everything's okay when it isn't. But he's doing it to save face. In other words, everything's okay. Oh, there's fear around that. Let me give you one more card as well. One more card. Write down all the good things that happened today and count those blessings. So think about all the good things in your life and write that down. And, you know, I'm just blown away every time you pop up, whether you send me an email or you comment on it, because you're giving me such powerful signs. You know, in your username is my date of birth, my name and my twin's name. It's like a combination of everything. So I couldn't get a bigger sign than you commenting. So thank you for being you, okay? Bina, thank you for the donation. Hi Liz, can I please have the new moon message for my twin flame journey? So what's the new moon message for you? Straight out. Be real. Especially moving into the Aquarius season, all you have to do is be yourself. You be you and everything will work out. Everything will move forward, especially as you move towards the full moon. So you may find that by the 1st of Feb, you're feeling better. Things seem more real to you. So you could also be gaining a lot more clarity and understanding. And I feel that's also what your twin is doing as well. Gaining more clarity and understanding. Yeah, he's growing up spiritually and still learning his lessons. So remember, in that karmic cycle, there's still lessons being learned. He said, I'm still learning, I'm still growing up. So you've got to be very patient with the process. I hope that helps, okay? Jasmine, thank you for the donation. Hi Liz, what are Jack's thoughts this weekend? So how is Jack feeling this weekend? His intuition is guiding him to you. So he feels very guided to you, very drawn to you this weekend. And he is still growing up spiritually, still learning his lessons again in that karmic relationship. And he's going through a healing right now to find his own strength and power, to be independent of that connection, to find his own identity. So he's saying, I am going through a healing, I'm still learning, and I'm drawn to you. Okay, what else? You light him up inside. Okay, so he knows that you're the light, you light him up. He said, I can't stop loving you. Let's get together and talk. So he is thinking as well about how he can meet up with you, about the next interaction you're going to have, you know, how you can perhaps spend some time together. And he does worry that he's hurting you. How could I hurt you like that? So I do feel he worries about hurting you. You know, this could be like him hiding his feelings, or he could just be thinking about the way he's hurt other people in his life. How could I hurt you like that? So, and I feel this also to himself. You know, he feels like he's causing himself a lot of pain right now by staying away. Because I feel he's trying to stay away as well. Yeah, he's saying, I hurt too. I hurt too because I want to undress you. So he's hurting because he's not able to act on his desire. And he wants to undress you. He wants to be physical with you. So what's the message for you from Archangel Honiel? Peace is finding calm in any situation. You always have the choice to choose peace. Affirm, I am at peace with this, and so it is. I am at peace with this situation. So find peace with where you currently are and have faith. I hope that helps, okay? Sophia, thank you for the donation. A's feelings and next actions, he's been travelling. So he's saying, wow. So I feel like, first of all, what you need to know is there's nobody else in his heart. No matter who he's been travelling with or what he's been doing or what he's been experiencing or who he's around, he's saying, there's nobody else in my heart, okay? I don't want to lose you. So he definitely is a bit afraid that he could have lost you, or he will, and he does care about that, and he cares what you think. So I feel he is thinking about coming forward. And he's saying you smell amazing. So I feel why that's come up is because he's perhaps smelt you. Okay, so for example, if you have like a specific scent you wear, like maybe you wear a certain perfume or something could remind him of you. You know, and he's saying, whoa, you smell amazing. So I feel he's being drawn to you. He feels you. He's connecting with you in that way. What's his next action? Yeah, he's going to come forward. So this is also a travel card. Okay, but I feel that he's going to take some kind of action towards you soon. Something could happen over the next 8 days, 8 weeks. Okay, so even if it feels like he's sleeping through his life, he isn't. He's actually dreaming right now about how to take action and fight for you. He wants to take action. He wants to fight for you. He wants to show up for you. And this is what he's dreaming about. So he's dreaming about you constantly. I feel he's been dreaming about you when he's been travelling. The travelling energy has helped him to perhaps gain clarity on something as well. But I do feel that there's a movement coming in. So action. What's he going to do? Action-wise. Action, what do you need to know? By the end of the year. So I feel why this has come up is because it's very likely whatever you're asking about, and it's probably union, is going to be coming by the end of the year. So I'm not feeling like a communication by the end of the year. I feel that's very much like happening soon. I feel this could be him fighting for you, him standing up for the connection, him being with you by the end of the year. So something is manifesting this year in 2026 by December. So you could be spending Christmas together. So let me just pull you one more card, anything else you need to know. You've got lighten up. The angels want you to be lighter and find strength in that. Because there's strength in lightening up. There's strength in feeling at peace. Give it to heaven and find your centre. I hope that helps, okay? Nikki, thank you for the donation, honey. Did my DM leave me this lifetime, or will we eventually come together? When you say leave me this lifetime, first of all, I mean, are you talking about him leaving the physical realm? Because I'm not feeling like, I mean, you can't leave, you can't leave each other because you are one, okay? So, because when I'm getting connected with that, that's feeling very final, like, did he leave me? Like, has he gone off the plane? Is he on the other side? What's going on with him? Okay, or will we eventually come together? So you have to have faith that you are meant to come together for whatever reason there is, whether it's for growth purposes, learning, to have a mission together, to be in a relationship, to create a legacy, whatever it is. If you've interacted in this lifetime, cross paths, for example, like I said, we cross paths here, but I don't know where it, okay. So if you've crossed paths in this lifetime, it's interesting, I said that and then you just posted that, okay. If you cross paths, then there's a reason why, and you're meant to be together. I don't care what anyone says. All these people out there that say, oh, twin flames are not meant to come together, it's all for learning and growth. That it is true, it's for learning and growth. But if you can't cross paths physically, you have the opportunity to move into union, and you'll have many opportunities throughout your life to come into union. But you have free will, and so does your twin. That means you have the opportunities there, and you push together, and the universe is bringing you together. However, you also have to learn your own lessons to come into union, which means doing things like setting boundaries. They could need to be authentic and leave their life, whatever it is. And if you get given an opportunity and then you both don't do what you need to do, you'll go in your separate ways again. It's happened to me in February. I was given yet another chance to come into union, didn't set my boundaries down, my twin didn't do what he needed to do. So again, but another time will come around, and that's what you need to know. So you will have the opportunity, many opportunities in this lifetime to come together. It's never over. Okay, so what does your person want you to know? So he hasn't left you, he hasn't gone anywhere, he lives inside of you. He's just doing his own thing right now, and you're doing your own thing. The universe will bring it back around, okay? Look, he's deep in thought about you. So wherever he is right now, whatever he's doing, he is thinking about you, just like you're thinking about him today, because you are mirroring each other in that way. So he's in his mind and his head and his heart thinking about you right now. Okay? So what else does he want you to know? What else does he want you to know? He said, I care what you think. You do matter to me. So I do feel as well he's perhaps thinking about things you've said. Things that are running through his mind about what you've said in the past. He cares about what you think. He cares about you. You do matter. And that's what you need to remember. Because you might think, well, if we're meant to be, why is all this happening? And yes, it's for growth and learning, but the opportunity will come around again. So I've been on my journey, okay, for 28 years. So think about that, okay? You can delude yourself by going in karmic situations like I did last time. It doesn't work. You still find your way back to each other. You've got recognition. It says you have met your mirror, okay? Your soul remembers them. And they give me the word redeem. They're saying you redeem each other. Your soul remembers them. So he remembers you. You remember him, okay? You've met your mirror. So this is saying your person is your twin flame. And there's going to be an opportunity coming back around. Okay, so let me just see if I can get some kind of timeline for it coming back around. You've got next summer, it's worth the time. So this is what you have to know, it's worth the time it is. Honestly, last 28, nearly 3 decades for me, worth every moment. I knew the first moment I saw my twin. I can remember the exact moment, I remember what he was wearing, everything. Okay, that moment changed everything for me. Okay, and everything since then has just been a dress rehearsal because I know he's end game for me. Okay, and you'll feel that way too. Every single one person watching will feel that way. Okay, so next summer, so whatever next summer is for you. Okay, so I see next summer like as in June to September time, and it's worth the time. It's worth it. That's what you need to know. I hope so. Don't give up. It's not over. Okay, so everything is shifting. I hope that helps. Thank you for being here. Jacinta, thank you for the donation, honey. Liz, I've been struggling with very bad acidity for the last 2 days. And this is because of you trying to control things. Now, I'm not saying you are like trying to control. It's just something that's happening. So you've got to have self-control and take your power back, okay? And that will heal. Because acid can be about feeling bitter about things, stressed, anxious. So when you're balanced, it's like the alkaline level comes back in. I'm not like a scientist, don't know about alkaline and acid. I'm just what they're showing me. So the more you balance your energy, the more you're going to feel better and that will clear up, okay? So acidity is connected with bitter thoughts or struggle or stress, okay? I've started missing P in these 2 days after a very long time. What's going on with him and how is he feeling about me? So what's going on with him? So again, it will be because he could be feeling some bitter thoughts about his life. This is your card. So no matter what's going on, when the cards behave this way, they're throwing out one card. It's very powerful. Sometimes the angel like, this is your card. Boom, I'll just throw the whole deck everywhere to bring that card out. Let me just pick the rest of this deck up. So I don't need to give you any of these cards. This is your card. So the fact that you've got the star anyway is huge because we're moving into the Aquarius season, okay, which is related to this, okay? So he knows there's hope with you. You light the way and guide him home. So you've got to focus on shining your light right now, which you don't do when you're trying to control things or you're stressing or worried. Your light dims, okay? So the more you shine your light, the brighter it is, the quicker he'll come forward. Because he's saying there is hope in our connection. And when he connects with you, he feels hope. He feels hopeful. He feels love. He feels strong. So, and I'm not saying it's all on you. Obviously, he's got to move forward. He's got to do his own work as well. But he's saying our union is meant to be. And when you're shining your light brightly, you do know that, okay? He's saying, I try and understand why you want me. So he's still got insecurities about why you want him, how you feel. Because he'll still worry about that. And you've got your own insecurities too. So you're both working on self-worth and self-love. And he's saying it will never be over between us, no matter what I say or do. So no matter how he acts or anything he does, it's not going to be over between you because you do belong together. So what's his deepest concern? What's his deepest concern right now? What's he going through? I'm triggered and that's my problem, not yours. So he's working through his triggers. This isn't your problem. In other words, it's not your fault. You haven't done anything wrong. He's got to work through his own fears, his own insecurities, his own triggers. Because you might think, well, why does he feel like, he's going to lose me? Or why does he feel like he's not good enough? But it's not your issue. It's his issue. You could offer him gold, but until he's ready to take it, it might as well be a lump of coal. How do I shine my light? Like I've said, by balancing your energy, by relaxing more, by going out in nature more, by using breath work, by filling up your own cup, doing things you enjoy, clearing your mind, stop worrying about other people and focusing on you. Okay, so he's saying, Lord, why can't I stop thinking about you? So he is thinking about you, and he's also thinking about, I feel, good times you've shared. So he isn't thinking about you with stress or struggle. He's going through stress and struggle in his own life. He's thinking about you with love and fun, like fun times you shared or times you've laughed together. So Archangel Raphael is saying to you, they're making me work for these cards today, I tell you, and I'm about to pick them up off the floor. Light exercise and movement. So this is going to help you to regain balance. Light exercise and movement. You might think, well, what's that? Light exercise and movement is going for a walk. Okay, it doesn't mean you've got to do weight training or you need to go for a run or do anything athletic. Just light exercise, movement, going for a walk, moving around, freeing your energy up in some way, dancing, maybe having a dance, moving around, singing a little bit. Those things are going to lighten your energy up and put you into more balance, and then that acidity will go. But that will pass through your system. Obviously, drink more water, do things that cleanse you, okay? Obviously, see a doctor if you want to. But the angels are kind of very clear about this, saying the more balance you bring into your life, then the quicker that'll clear up. I keep walking after eating. Well, maybe don't do that, Maybe go for a walk, like a big long walk in the morning or something. Okay, because it may, if you're walking after eating, I mean, that's good in some ways, but it may also bring up more, it may, cause more digestive issues, because it can make your digestive system go, It's like people who lie down as soon as they've had food. I mean, I couldn't do that. I used to date a guy, it was like, I used to call him a lion, okay, because he'd literally eat a huge dinner, and then he'd lie down on the bed, and I was like, I couldn't get my head around it, because for me, if I lay down after eating, I'd be physically sick. But everyone's got their own way of doing things, I suppose. But maybe go for a walk, without food in your body. Does that make sense? Free yourself in some way. I hope that helps. And great to see you, honey. Thank you for the donation. May I get a message from Frank today and advice? So, what's going on with Frank today? What does he want you to know? I'm afraid you'll leave me and it will never be over between us. So what he's saying, first of all, is it'll never be over between us. So that's what you have to remember. It's not over between you. No matter what he does or no matter what he said, it's not over. He just goes into fear that you'll leave him. And remember, that's insecurity. That's his own wounds about being left alone. So that's when he kind of self-sabotages and pushes you away. Because he thinks, well, you could leave me anyway, so I'll do it first. And he knows he's got to end the cycle of feeling afraid and doing things he doesn't really want to do. So he's saying enough's enough. Enough's enough, something has to change. So I do feel he's planning on ending that karmic cycle. We spoke about that yesterday. Ending that karmic cycle, is it? Feel this is connected with this, okay? Because enough's enough. He knows he can't keep pushing you away because he's afraid that you're going to leave him. Because that's just daft. So he's saying, my darkness consumes me. So he's trying to end the cycle of darkness he's in. And I do feel when he left his marriage, he went into a dark place. Because he had to find his own identity again. That's why he behaved the way he did. He's finding his way out of that. So he may be very busy with work still. So I do feel he's busy with work right now. He's working on himself, he's doing what he needs to do, and I feel he's distracting himself with work, especially until the full moon. So what's the guidance for you? What's the guidance for you? So the guidance for you is, you've got to trust him to come back, to come in, to show up, to reach out. You've got to trust him. He's saying, I need you to trust in me. So they need you to trust in him. Okay, so in other words, Frank needs you to trust in him to come to you. And you're both thinking the same thought. So you're both thinking about each other, especially if you're seeing 22-22. So if you start seeing 22-22 on the clock, or you see it in some other way, that's your sign he's thinking about you in that exact moment, okay? So shine bright like the moon on a clear night, which means gain clarity, know your own worth and value. Trust yourself. You know, we keep getting that card coming out through this live to know your own worth. Remember, you're the prize. Instead of thinking, I could lose him, think, well, you know, he needs to be worried he can lose me. And he is. So the guidance is, embrace the flow of life. This is what you're learning to do in your twin flame journey. That's why Gemini's there. Okay, so be in the flow of things. Allow things to unfold naturally. And find balance. Go for a walk. Breathe. Okay, calm your energy down. And keep your heart open. Don't shut your heart down. So the way you find balance is by being open to what happens, being in the flow. That's the guidance for you. And a great way to be in the flow is go by the ocean, or, you know, put some ocean music on, or watch some ocean videos where you see the ebb and flow and relax about it. And remember, the ocean is like your emotions. So you have the power to control your emotions, but you think about when the ocean becomes a tsunami, it's destructive. And that's what our emotions can be like sometimes. They can be destructive. So you've got to be like the calm. Be like the swan on the ocean or on the lake, you know, very calm, not flapping around on the surface. Let me just bring you one more card in as well, and what you need to know. You've got, this is the Eight of Hearts and the Lovers. He will walk away to heal. Okay, and that's what he's done. He's walked away from his situation. He will walk away from this other situation. But he's walked away from you to heal enough to come back. He will leave the karmic cycle if you left yours. So your karmic cycle could be fear. Okay, it says when the time is right, nothing can stop you from being together. Your union is destiny. So you have to have faith in that. So if you left your karmic cycle is like perhaps your fear or worry or going round and round in your head, whatever it is. I hope that helps, okay? Wish right now, thank you for the donation, honey. DM's feelings, GF situation, what's next? When will he unblock? When he feels safe enough to do so. When you perhaps stop worrying about it. So, what's he feeling about you? He's saying he wants to give equally in the relationship, and he's inspired by your strength, okay? How is he feeling about his girlfriend? He's wearing a mask. So he's wearing a mask in that situation. He's sneaking around. He's not being authentic or honest. But he is learning in that situation how to be in a relationship and how to give equally in a relationship. And that's why he's had to experience that. Okay, so I feel what he wants you to know is he wants to give equally to you. He's learning how to do that. He's inspired by your strength, which is helping him to take the mask off to make changes. Okay, so he's thinking about you all the time. So he is thinking about you, and he thinks about making love to you. So there's a lot of desire there, passion, chemistry. He's thinking about you at night as well. And when's he going to unblock you? He'll unblock you when he feels safe, when he feels like he can give equally or he can come in the right way. Okay, so first of all, you've got January to next spring. So I feel that's the timeline. So it could happen between now and Easter, okay? Let me just see what the other cards are. Yeah, I don't feel I need to bring these in. I feel these, it'd be too confusing if I read those out for you because I'm not feeling they what needs to come out. This is what needs to come out, okay? Don't want to confuse you. I want to give you clarity. So between now, January, and the 15th of January, okay, what are we on today? Is it the 18th today? So, or is it the 18th today, I think? So from the 15th, so think about what was going on the 15th of January. Okay, from then until the 11th of April, there's going to be an opportunity for an unblocking. Now, there could even be an unblocking over the next 11 to 15 days, but I feel this is definitely something he's working out first because he'll unblock you when he feels safe. And the thing is, if he's blocked you, okay, when he does unblock you, don't rush in and send him a message because I'm telling you now, he'll block you again. because he'll go back into fear. You've got to let him take the lead. And that's what you're learning. That's what your lesson is right now. So let me just pull you an angel card. So Archangel Honiel is saying, book a vacation or plan a trip or retreat. You need a break to replenish your energy. Or perhaps you just need a break from worrying about things or overthinking or, thinking what he's doing. But you may be thinking about booking some kind of trip for yourself or a day away or something you can do for you to give back to you. And that will replenish you. I hope that helps, okay? Mayra, thank you for the donation. Hi, Liz, any message from Travis today? So what's the message from Travis for you today? What does Travis want you to know? So he's seen you somewhere, okay? So he's either seen you somewhere or he's been watching you on social media because he's saying you look good, you look happy. And he's realising how much you matter to him. You matter to me. So I do feel he's seen you, okay? And he's saying, I do care what you think because you matter to me. So I feel he's also thinking about things you've said. The things you've perhaps spoke about in the past, those things matter. And you matter. And he's saying that you look good, you look happy, okay? No, Jay, you're next, honey. Relax, okay? You're after Mayra. I'm doing Mayra right now. So what's Travis's deepest concern? That person is a distraction. So if he's around anyone else right now, that's a distraction. Okay, whether it's someone he's perhaps around as in a romantic sense, or it could be a friend or someone at work or whoever it is who seems to have his attention, that's a distraction from him facing his truth. Because it could be someone who's teaching him a lesson right now, like a catalyst to the connection moving forward. So yeah, you've got to let go. This is what you're learning to do, and I feel you have. I feel you are letting go right now. And he may be dealing with some financial issues as well. So he could be releasing something financial, or he could be dealing with something financial. Just get a card on there as well. There could be financial things he needs to let go of, and this could be untying himself from things he's financially stuck in. Yeah, he's reflecting on this, he's working out what to do. So I feel like he's thinking about money as well. He's thinking about finances, reflecting on what to do next with money. You're being guided while he's doing this, reflecting right now, or healing or thinking to let go and surrender. And if there is any money worries that you've got as well, let them go because God is your source. I feel I need to share that with you. I hope that helps, okay? Jay, thank you for the donation. Remember, patience is the key. Messages from Adam. So what does Adam want you to know? I want to meet you in person. So what he's thinking about is coming towards you in a physical way. Okay, not just like messaging you, but if he does message you, he's thinking about, can we meet? Perhaps saying, can we meet up? Can I see you? He may even be working out how to run into you in person. So he's thinking about how he can get back into your energy. Why does it hurt without you? Can't you see what you mean to me? So you mean the world to him. And it's like he's saying, don't you understand that? Can't you see that? And it's like he does know that you need some kind of physical proof. I mean, obviously you don't because you sense and feel it inside. But I feel he does know that you need to see this for real. And that's why he's thinking about meeting up with you in person. Yeah, but he is working on himself still. He's saying, I need to work on myself right now. I'm sorry for letting you go. So he is apologising for the way he behaved, that, the way he let you go in a way. And he's working on healing that to be able to move forward. So this is why it's still taking a little bit of time. So is there any timeline around this? You're going to feel it. You're going to get excited. You're going to feel it, okay? And travel. So what I'm getting here is I've got a timeline between... I've got two timelines coming through because, again, he needs to work on himself. So he's clearly saying he isn't ready right now, even though he wants to be. But I do feel there's going to be movement either over the next 8 weeks. So something could very likely happen over the next 8 weeks, or if it doesn't, between now and June at the most. Because I feel he's not really going to be ready to be in a relationship until June, or maybe you aren't, but he does want to take action before then. So it could well be that he moves towards you and then you move into a relationship a few months down the line. But I've got both energies coming through. But he will move forward quickly. So when he does come to you, and he will, when he does, it's going to happen very quickly. So, for example, you'll be single one day and then you'll be in a relationship the next day. It'll be that quick. And you'll be like, What's happened there? It'll blow your mind, okay? So I am feeling that when it moves forward, it will move forward very quickly. And he will come to you, he will travel to you in some way. And you're going to be very excited about the way it goes, okay, in the relationship and the way it's heading. So it's showing you the relationship is coming, but you've got to be patient with the when. I hope that helps, okay? We've got Sonu, thank you for the donation. What is Malar's energy and intentions for Sunita? Okay, so he's saying everything you want, I want too, because you're my world and I want to be myself with you. So his intention is to be himself with you. He wants what you want. So you've got to think right now, well, what do I want? So you might be thinking about marriage or a family, or he wants that too, because you're his world, okay? So you're saying bucket messages and blessings for my mental health. So what are the bucket messages? So first of all, you got storm, okay? So a storm could be a huge sign of a new beginning coming in, or clearing the air, or sorting things out. So a storm is movement, okay? And you got a ladybird as well. So a ladybird is an opportunity coming in, but it's not happening just yet. The signs are showing you when it's coming. So I feel you're going to see the signs, and the signs that something is coming or happening is you're going to see a storm, and you're going to see a ladybird. So the storm is about clearing the air or sorting things out. The ladybird is about the opportunity, luck being on your side, something happening that's going to open doors, okay? But it's not yet. But when you start seeing those signs, that's going to be your sign that things are shifting forward, okay? So what about your mental health? Let's get a card for you. Gratitude will help you, okay? So the angels say, forgive. To help your mental health, forgive everything and rise. And you may need to forgive yourself. Okay, work on the Ho'oponopono prayer. Say it, look in the mirror and say, I'm sorry, please forgive me, I love you, thank you. But forgive everything and rise, and then you'll shine, you'll feel better. I've got this energy as well about make sure you get up early. Okay, and then you're shining with the sun. So for example, get up early, go to bed early, and your routine will work for you. So you may need to change your routine around a little bit as well to feel better, to sleep better. Because when you're sleeping better as well, that's when you feel healthier in your mind. Okay, but make sure you're not having too much sleep, because that can be detrimental too. So getting up earlier, going to bed earlier, having a better routine, that's what I've got coming through. I hope that helps, okay? Laurie Wu, thank you for using milestone, honey. Message from Orlando and what's stopping him from being with or reaching out to me. Message from angels, am I going to be able to film my workshops? Let's do Orlando first. What's stopping him from reaching out to you? What's his deepest concern? He's in pain. I'm hurting too. I hurt. So he's in pain. Okay, so it's his own pain that's stopping him from reaching out right now or taking some kind of action. He is thinking about undressing you, so there is a lot of chemistry there and desire and passion. So he has a fantasy, for example, where he undresses you, and then he realises he's not with you, and that hurts him as well. So he is fantasising about you. He's saying, you're the most gorgeous thing I've ever seen. Okay, so you are gorgeous to him, physically, emotionally, everything about you. He may have seen a picture of you lately, or he may be watching you on social media, but he's saying, you're gorgeous to me. I know we can change the world. So there's also a mission. So this is connected with your mission. So to be a mission, because you're going to change the world, which means your being together will have an effect on the world in some way, or have a ripple effect. They give me fear. He's got to work through his fears. And you've got to work through yours, because to come into union, you have to overcome certain things. Give me block there. So again, it's knowing that. It's knowing that twin flame love isn't just about being in a relationship. It's about growth. It's about healing. It's about becoming your best version. It's about doing what you need to do separately before you come in to get into this union to have a mission. So instead of thinking, oh, something's stopping him, you've got to recognise he's learning lessons, and so are you. It's about divine timing. So the distance is showing you that no matter where you are, the love will always remain. Okay, and the signs show you the truth. So pay attention to the signs you see in nature, numbers, and repetition. And that's also about what's going on with your workshop. You're being shown signs it's going to be a success. So are you going to be able to fill your workshop on the 31st? What do you need to know about that? You've got distance. No matter where you are, the love will always remain. Now, this may be a sign about something to do online. So Are you going to fill your workshop? This could also be about online presence, something you need to be aware of. So, for example, is your workshop online or is it in person? So if it's in person, for example, it could be created to be online as well. Or if it's already online, I feel that the message there is that as long as you're sharing the love, okay, you're sharing the love, that people are going to feel like they're right there. So, for example, me and you are talking right now, but we're not in person, but it feels very personal. Does that make sense? It's in person. So, for example, this could be a sign to fill the workshop. It could be something that needs to be done online as well, like having an online presence as well as an in-person presence. That may not be something you want to do. It's like when I do my seminars, for example. I've only done one, but I'm planning another one. I wouldn't want it to be streamed. Does that, like, I could do that and say, well, you can obviously pay for a ticket and be with me online, but I don't feel it's the same. I mean, I sound like I've just contradicted what I've just said, because I'm saying it's like we're in the same room. But what I mean is, it's more, I don't know, it's more of like a personalised experience. Does that make sense? So you've got to work out, but I feel that's come through for a reason. I'm picking up on that, because I'm not saying you're not going to fill your workshop, but there may be other ways of doing it. I'm creating digital experience inside an app. There you go. So that could be connected with that. Look at trust the universe. So if you provide it, people will come. Okay. So trust the universe to bring to you everything you need. Now this is Aquarius energy as well. So this could well be a sign of these things manifesting during the Aquarius season. And obviously the 31st is in the Aquarius season. If you're talking about January the 31st. So I definitely feel that something is happening in the Aquarius season. You just have to trust the universe. I hope that helps, okay? Emily G, thank you for the donation, honey. Hi, Liz, the messages from D. Also a message about life from the mermaids. I haven't got my mermaid deck here, honey. I'd have to go and find it. So I can't just kind of muster up a deck like that because I've got loads of decks, okay? But I will promise you that I will. I'll write it down, actually. I'll do a reading. I'll make sure I do a reading coming up next week with the mermaid cards, okay? How's that for you? So I'll write that there, okay? So what's the message from D for you today? What's the message from D? So D is saying, you turn me on so much, okay? So a lot of passion, and I think about how much I love you. So I feel what this is about is he knows you turn him on, and that reminds him how he feels about you, not just physically, but emotionally as well. So when he gets turned on, and he starts getting a bit horny, he thinks about his feelings, all his feelings come up. It hits him in the feelings. Let's get one of these out. Got two coming through. Okay, so, because this is very sexy energy, you've got bathed together. So you may be having a fantasy where you are in the bath or you're in the shower or, you're bathing in water somewhere. Perhaps you're swimming somewhere or you're in some kind of spa and kiss on lips. So he's also thinking about kissing you on the lips, how nice that is, how it feels. And he's thinking about having a bath with you or some kind of water experience. Okay, I'm trying to keep it PG. What's the message from the mermaids about your life? Because we've been tapping with their energy anyway. We've got divine timing. So the mermaids are reminding you that your journey is in divine timing. It says, trust that whatever is meant for you, whatever is meant to be, cannot be withheld from you. So you're being reminded that everything is in flow, everything's in divine timing. So let me bring in a message for you from Archangel Metatron. So Metatron is saying to you, just 10 minutes a day of heartfelt gratitude and mindful meditation can turn your life around in about 28 days. So start today. So focus on gratitude, okay? And sort out your schedule to free up more time for yourself. Call on Archangel Metatron to help you. So you may need to free more time up for you. Don't question time, embrace it. So don't think, why is it taking so long? Embrace the time you're in. And people make time for what's important to them. Remember that and adjust your time accordingly. So in other words, if he seems distracted or busy with other things, you focus on your other things. And you no longer need to have an alarm clock. Trust Archangel Metatron to wake you up naturally every day. You'll be amazed at how beautifully this happens. Okay, so this is about trusting in God, trusting in the angels, trusting in the universe to work in your favour. Okay, it's like for me, I never use an alarm clock unless I'm going somewhere that I have to be there a certain time. But even then, I always wake up before it goes off. Like, you know, if I set a time on my phone, which is very rare, the angels always wake me up anyway. So Archangel Metatron always wakes me up at the right time. Let me get one more card out as well. You've got Be Real. So the mermaids are saying, be real, be you, especially moving into the Aquarius season, because that will give you power. I hope that helps, okay? Victor, thank you for the donation, honey. Please answer for chats later. Is my DM with someone, a boyfriend? Just curious, thank you so much. And thank you for being here. I can see you talking in the chat, honey, and helping people as well. So let me bring in the Gilded Tarot for this. So is your DM with someone? Is your DM with someone? Does your DM have a partner or a boyfriend? Is your DM with someone physically, as in romantically? What's coming through? Well, I feel they're ending a cycle, or they've ended a tough cycle. So it feels like your person has been through some pain recently. Let me just see what the other cards are. I feel that if there is anyone, I'm not feeling there's anyone around them. I'm not getting that in the cards at all. I feel that if there was someone, it could have ended by now. So it could have ended in October, or it could have ended even in the last 10 days if there was someone. But that person would have been a burden anyway. I feel what's going on with your masculine is your person is dealing with a lot of burdens and stress. And you may be seeing 10:10 on the clock because they're overcoming that, they're stepping into their power. So I'm not really connecting with a person, okay? If there was someone, and your intuition will tell you that, if there was someone, I feel that person's in the past now because that person brought burdens in. I feel like they've turned a corner in this new year anyway. They've definitely ended a cycle. So if there was someone, that's over, okay? And you know in your own intuition, your own truth. But I'm feeling like this is more about your person being very burdened with something in their life, carrying a lot of burden around, especially in October. I've got October as significant for lots of heaviness and stress and struggle and drama. But I feel moving into the new year, your twin is feeling more intuitive, feeling more psychic. Okay, because you may be thinking, well, are they hiding anything from you? Is there a secret there? But you know yourself inside your truth. So perhaps you were aware that he was with someone, or there was someone they were connecting with. Okay, there was someone that they were with, okay? But I feel that this is more about you knowing that your person is very highly connected with you telepathically. But I feel your person was very burdened. Lots of burden around them. Okay, so let me bring in a message from your person to you, okay? So what does your DM want you to know? What does your DM want you to know? What's the big thing you need to know? I miss our chat. So your twin is missing talking to you, saying, I know we can change the world. So your person sees you as a power couple. So I'm going to get you a power couple card. I like to use this deck for Victor as well. That obviously Victor's donated for you. So let's bring in the power couple card. So when your twin thinks about you, what does she see? Okay, what does she see? Wow, Wesley and Buttercup. I'll fight my battles to be with you. What I'm picking up on here is the way she sees you is that you are a fighter, that you are strong, that you will fight battles to be together with her, that you'll do what it takes. And I feel that she needs to level up for you in that way. So she feels like you're the fighter, you're strong, you're capable, and she perhaps doesn't feel leveled up enough. Okay, that's what I'm picking up on there. Okay, so I'm feeling this, I will fight my battles to be with you. I feel that your twin is going to fight their battles to be with you, definitely. And you got Wesley and Buttercup. You may see Buttercups as well. Wesley and Buttercup are out to the Princess Bride. Okay, but I'm seeing this as, you know, your person needs to be leveled for you. That's what I'm really picking up on. It's more, I'm not good enough for you. I need to do something. I need to change. That's what your twin is thinking. So let me just get one more card. We've got home and family, creating a life together. And I feel that you will create that life together. And what your twin also sees is that you are the fighter, you're the protector, you're going to fight for your family. You would defend your family. You know, you would defend your DM's honour, but you would also be very strong in your family. So I feel this is about what you're going to create in the future as well. you're going to have everything you want. You're just going to be patient with the when. Let me just pull you another card. Anything else you can do right now to bring power in? Okay, we've got, yeah, look at this. Your DM needs you to trust in them. And that's your lesson right now, to trust in them to come to you or make a move or do something. So I need you to trust in me. That's the message coming through from your twin. I hope that helps, okay? CC Lynn, thank you for the donation. CC Lynn, where's your question, honey? There it is. How does my love feel today? Have a lovely day. And you have a lovely day too, honey. So the message is it will never be over between us. So it's not over between you, even though it may feel that way sometimes. And your person is longing for you. Okay, I long for you. That's why it will never be over between you, because you're meant to be. So what was their deepest concern right now, or their darkest struggle, or what are they going through? I hide and deny my feelings. So that's what your twin is struggling with, that they hide their feelings behind a mask, or they deny their feelings, and that gets them in bother. And this could be about them hiding their feelings to you, or just hiding themselves in general, needing to speak their truth, needing to make a change. There's fear around that. There's fear around being authentic. So, yeah, and it feels like as well sometimes, if your person drinks alcohol, when I'm seeing the wine, they may be giving that up actually, but maybe that's when they've actually spoke the truth in the past, when they've been under the influence. But I feel this could also be releasing an addiction. Okay, so your person could be releasing an addiction right now. Now, it could be an actual addiction like drinking alcohol, pouring that wine down the sink, not wanting to do that anymore, or pouring away the things that don't serve them, something toxic or negative. So I feel what this message is about is you knowing that your person is being guided to release all the things that are toxic in their life. And that is going to help them to be more authentic. So I feel you're being protected from any toxic behavior or toxic energy or toxic chaos and drama. But I've got alcohol coming through specifically. Like, I know that's I'm not really looking at the wine cup there. Like, as I'm seeing it more as in the blood. It's like cleansing of the blood. That's what I'm seeing there. I hope that helps, okay? Angelic, thank you for the donation, honey. Any message for my person today? What are his true intentions and future plans for us? Can I get guidance regarding my job? So first of all, you have a power over me that nobody else has. That's how your twin feels. That's how your person feels, okay? But you have to remember, nobody has that power. And I feel that's something you need to know in your job, that nobody has power over you but you. So you choose. You choose to go to work. You choose to respond or react. You choose. So in work, make sure you're doing what's right for you, not what you think you should be doing for someone else. Or don't feel controlled in any way, because you always have a choice. We can think, oh, I've got to go to work, but we don't. We choose to, for a better life, to get money or whatever it is for. So don't let anyone else have power over you. But I feel what your person is saying is, I feel like you have a power over me that nobody else has. And what he means by that is you make him feel things that nobody else has made him feel. And that's why he feels that you are forever. We are always and forever, okay? And also, I want to show you off in my world. So he thinks about what it will be like to be with you as a couple and show you off in his world, introduce you to people, go out and about, do things together. And he's in the process of writing a message he wants to send. So there's going to be communication coming in soon. And the future plans is like to show you off in their world, to go out and about, to be in society, be in the world together. And he's currently writing a message. So I feel that his true intention is to have you in his life for good, always and forever. So this could be marriage, it could be commitment. However, you have to have faith in the when, okay? Because everything is a timing, and because your person will be going through insecurities and fears. I'm tired and cranky. So it may not be the best day today because your person has had a sleepless night and is a bit cranky and tired, and you're being protected from that. And I hide and deny my feelings. So this could be the big problem, that your person finds it very hard to open up. And that's what they're currently working on or working through. So what's the guidance regarding your current job? You've got make a choice decision. Okay, so you may have a decision right now to either change your job or do something differently. You could feel you're at crossroads, or you're making, a new plan. But you're being guided. What's your vision? So ask yourself the question, How do I want things to be in my career? What do I want in my career? What type of money do I want to earn? What type of lifestyle, what do I want to have? What type of situation do I want? And then you can make the decision to manifest that and work towards that. So there could be a decision coming up and you have a choice. No one has power over you. So you do what's right for you and you'll always make the right choice and decision. But something big is coming or shifting in February, okay, in career. Pooja, thank you for the donation. Booking message, what's coming towards me soon? What's coming towards you soon? In the buckets, okay? So first of all, we got Mother Mary around you, so I'll pull you a card. Someone could be coming towards you with blue eyes, or if they haven't got blue eyes exactly, their eyes may feel like the ocean to you. So you look in someone's eyes, for example, and it's like you fall into the ocean. It's a very beautiful thing. So, and this could be a jealous person. So what's coming towards you is someone who's a bit jealous, who may have blue eyes, or their eyes to you may feel very deep and inviting, like, you could fall into their eyes. This could be someone you love looking into their eyes, and Mother Mary's around you, okay? So what does Mother, I want to pull you a card from Mother Mary. I always feel prompted when I get that coming out that Mother Mary wants to give you a message. So what's coming towards you soon? What does Mother Mary want you to know? So you got self-respect. So this could be someone coming towards you who's going to respect you more or respect you better. So for example, if you're connected with your special person, this could be them coming to you in a new way, treating you better, okay? Someone's coming who's going to honour you and love you enough in a healthy way. Okay, so someone's coming who's going to honour and love you in a healthy way. That's what I've got coming through, healthy actions. And this could also be because and it will be because you've been honouring and loving and respecting yourself, okay? Family as well. So you could be spending time with family. So family could be coming towards you. So this could be the opportunity to have a family, or it could be spending time with family. Okay, pray for your family and give this situation to God for answers, support and healing. So there could also be some answers, support and healing coming in around your family or connected with your family. You are the feminine as well. So this is you in your power and being tender. So I feel like someone's coming towards you who's going to be very tender to you, very kind and loving towards you, who's going to treat you right. Someone who's gentle and powerful. And this is also you being gentle and powerful as the divine feminine, knowing your own worth and value. Could also be a friend coming in, someone who you can connect with. Could be another divine feminine that you can connect with on a very deep level. But I feel that ultimately what's coming towards you is what you are asking for and what you are creating within your own self. So the happier you are, the healthier you are, the better you feel, the quicker things will move forward. Let me just see what's going on here. Bear with me a second and then I can just see how long I've got left. Okay, so we're going to do Cece, thank you for the donation, honey. Hi Liz, sorry, what I meant was that my temporary boss prayed to the angel for someone to come and work for them and I came along. So that could be a sign then that you're the authentic person. You're the authentic person. This could be a sign that you're the person that this person was looking for. And if that person is authentic, they'll know that, okay? Because when you're authentic, you're operating in your higher self, really. So I feel that's what is coming through there. I just want to know if this sign the job suits me. Yes, I feel it is, definitely, because you're an authentic person, and the message was authenticity. Okay, so clearly, if you're being real and true, and you feel this person is the same, then you're going to have a good rapport with each other. And I feel that person knows or can see the authentic version of you through being authentic yourself. Okay, that's what you need to know. Let go of your fear around this. And I feel you know already that this is something that's good for you. Let me just pull you a tarot card about, is this the right job for you? So you've got, again, I feel you're going to make a commitment. You've got to make a commitment, though. You don't want it to be temporary. So first you've got to ask yourself, it's the right job for me if it's not temporary. Because you're saying my temporary boss, okay? So I feel that it is the right thing for you. However, if it becomes something more than temporary, I feel you don't want a temporary job. You want a commitment. You want something you can commit to, not something that's going to end. The way you got the I mean, these two, they're like opposite cards. You know, you've got like, if you're looking at these from this perspective, it may make it easier. You've got like a commitment and an ending. Okay, or you've got like a marriage and a divorce. So it's like you don't want something that you're going to get into and start enjoying and then you have to leave. You want something that's real. So you may want to talk to your boss about making it a real, you know, long-term job, not a temporary job, if that makes sense. I hope that helps, okay? Ashwini, thank you for the donation, honey. You've retracted your message, though. Is Ashwini in the chat, guys? I accidentally pressed my friend S reading and pasted these. Okay. Let me pull you a card. Let's just do you a general message then. Oh, there you go. Okay. I think it's this one. Does Army want to get married to me? Is it meant to be according to... I've already told you what you need to know. You're trying to get information out of the angels that they can't give to you at this moment. Or they're not ready to give to you at this moment. Do you understand what I'm trying to say? Okay, you need to go back and listen to your messages. What the angels are saying to you is that right now, okay, your mind can't fathom being married to him because he's married to someone else. So you can want marriage all day long, but your mind is creating your reality. Okay, so what your mind can grasp more than marriage right now is affirming that you are in contact, okay? So the angels can't answer the question like, oh, you're definitely going to get married to, because it's not in the cards at this moment. You're already married. What is in the cards for you right now is that you're going to reconnect and talk again. And then you're going to work out where you go from there. So you've got to look at it differently. Instead of thinking, oh, am I going to end up with him? Is it meant to be? You know, there has to be an element of mystery to life. Otherwise, we don't learn anything. So like, for example, if God sat in front of you right now and said, yes, you're definitely going to get married. Okay. Now, obviously, I'm sure you would still struggle, but there wouldn't be any growth there because you just know, well, it's going to work out anyway. You have to find faith. So imagine God is sitting here saying, Ashwini, everything you want is on its way to you. God is going to bless you in ways you can't even imagine. You know, I mean, I prayed about something last night to God directly. And, you know, I was talking to him about something and I was just blown away because I picked my phone up like 5 minutes later and a picture come up and it said, God's not done with you yet. Okay. And I was like, whoa, thank you, God. Because it was really related to what I was talking about. And it's like you have to have faith. You'll get signs in that way. So if you're seeing marriages everywhere, for example, or you're seeing signs, that's the way the universe is showing you that you're manifesting those things. But the reason I'm trying to explain this to you right now is because if your mind will be able to comprehend right now having contact with him, even if that seems miles away. But your mind won't be able to comprehend, I hope I'm using the right word there, okay, having a marriage at this moment because of everything else that's going on. So instead of thinking about marriage, affirm everything is always working out for me. I will end up exactly where I'm meant to be with who I'm meant to be with. Okay, so trust in that. Does that make sense? I hope you understand why I'm telling you what I'm telling you. The angels tell you what you need to know, not what you want to know. Because it won't, if I say to you, oh yeah, Ashwini, you're going to marry Amit, it still doesn't serve you. It won't, because it hasn't given you anything real to work with. It's just saying yes, because you know it's very likely you will get married to him at some point in your life, but you don't know when or how that's going to come. You have to have faith that what's meant for you will be for you. What is good for you is learning to find your own sense of self-worth and manifesting contact instead of something that may seem just so, you know, surreal to you. It's not realistic. Does that make sense? So the angels say, Luke, you are creating magic in your life. You're going to see 777 and there's going to be a completion and then a new chapter. So what this is showing you is, it's not showing you marriage yet, but it's showing you there will be a completion of a cycle, a karmic cycle, to bring in a new chapter, a new beginning with you. And that's what you want, which is the world. So what I'm feeling is there's going to be an ending of the karmic cycle to have this new beginning with you. And then you can write the book then, which will involve marriage or whatever you want. That's what I need to share with you, okay? So you need to be working on healing you, okay? People saying that Glenn, I'm back on camera. Thank you so much, guys. I was having dental work, so I couldn't just be on camera, you know. And I had a lot of people emailing me saying, I'm leaving your channel then because you're not on camera anymore. I'm like, you know, do what you have to do. You know, I can't help it. Not everybody is on camera all the time. You know, at the end of the day, we're all human. We go through things. So, you know, we have to be flexible and adaptable, don't we? Okay, that's all I'm going to say to that. So we've got Shara, thank you for the donation, honey. Hi Liz, what am I manifesting and what are my twin flame intentions towards me? So what are you manifesting right now? What are you manifesting? There's your card, gone back in. So it may not be the right time to manifest it just yet. Okay, and what the angel's saying is, if you're being real with yourself, you're manifesting real things into your life. You're bringing in what you need and want. So I feel the message here is, during the Aquarius season, which is coming on Tuesday, you're going to see signs of what you're really manifesting. And I feel what you're manifesting is something real with your twin, something real in your life. You know, not what you would perhaps call like a 5D interaction or fantasy or a dream, something real. So I feel what you're manifesting is something real with your twin, or something real in your life that you can actually hold in your hands, not just think about. So what does your masculine want you to know? What are his intentions? I get jealous when it comes to you. Now, I did a reading, was it last night, and jealousy came into it. So I feel that your person is healing jealousy. So they may be really jealous when it comes to you. And that makes them tired and cranky because they may be worried about this, overthinking, restless, having sleepless nights, wondering what you're doing. Okay, and this is also because you're very real and they know they have to level up to be with you, but your person is tired and cranky right now. So it feels like they just need a bit of time to get their head on straight. So what's their intention towards you? Yeah, to give equally in the relationship, to level up. So your twin's intention is to be able to give to you physically, emotionally, time, attention, energy, money, whatever you need to be in a physical, real relationship. So that's what I've got coming through, that what you're manifesting is something real, and what your twin flame's intention is to be very real with you. And he's being real there because he's saying, I do get jealous, I am tired, I am cranky, and I know I've got to be able to give equally. So he wants to come forward in a real way. So you've got to be patient for that. Something could be shifting around June. See if there's any other timeline. Give me a block. We've got, yeah, anything else is a waste of your time. Your person does not want to waste your time. He feels like he's wasted your time before, and he doesn't want to be a time waster. So in other words, he doesn't want to just come in and out, okay, because that would be a waste of your time. He wants to come in when it can be real, and that's why it's worth waiting for. I've got 5 to 8 as significant, so this could be 58 as well. The age could be significant, or the number may mean something to you. But I've connected with May to August time as a timeline for something real coming in. I hope that helps, okay? Priyanka, thank you for the donation, honey. Hitesh, today's feelings for Priyanka and next action. So what's Hitesh's feelings? I think about holding you and I miss talking to you. So I feel like what Hitesh has been thinking about is holding you in his arms and talking to you, like snuggling, like holding each other and talking. It's like two and the same. So I feel like he's saying, I think about holding you and talking to you when I'm doing that. So if you've done that before, if you've had an interaction that's been that way, he's thinking about that, or that's what he would love to do. So he's definitely imagined that, visualised, or had a dream about doing that, where you are in each other's arms. So that could be like lying on the sofa or lying in bed, or, you know, and talking to each other, very intimate. So I'm getting like an intimate moment together he's thinking about. What else does he want you to know? Okay, we've got, I feel a void without you. So he is missing you. Okay, you may see dogs as well. Dog just got my attention outside there. So dogs are about loyalty. So he is missing you. We've got believe in your good luck. So what you're manifesting right now is good luck. So you must believe in your good luck. So you may even be seeing, you could see ladybugs as a sign of this. And Sagittarius is like something has shifted since the Sagittarius season in him. It's like luck's been on your side since December. So what's his next action? What's his next action? What do you need to know? What's his next action? Yeah, he's making a plan, he's strategic. So his next action is to come forward when the time is right in a very planned way, a very strategic way. So right now he's in his head about you. He's not showing up yet. He's thinking about the next step to take or how he can actually be with you the way he wants to be with you. So you've got to give him time to take this action step. So he isn't taking action yet, but he is thinking about it. Yeah, he feels stuck right now, but he does want your love. So again, he is moving towards you. I've got February to June here as a timeline. I hope that helps, okay? Pooja, thank you for the donation. Why am I feeling so restless about getting a job? Because you may be worrying about money. Or you may just be worrying. Worry keeps you up at night. Worry makes you restless. Stress, anxiety. Could also be a bit of excitement thrown in. Okay, it feels unnerving because you don't know what's coming, and that's also part of life. So you've got relax. You just need to relax, okay? You're not feeling relaxed. So this is the angel saying, call on them to relax you. So Archangel Honiel will help you to relax more. Breathe. Use breath work to calm your energy down. It's about your emotions. And you've got detoxify. Okay, because this could also be right now, you could be detoxing your life in some way. Releasing the old job, for example, releasing the old version of you, or having a rest to be able to start work again in a much better way. In a much more healed way where you're feeling stronger and more capable. So I feel that, you mean whatever it is, I feel by April could be a turnaround here. So I'm not saying you're not going to get a job until then, but I feel like you're on a cleansing until April. So you're cleansing your energy in some way, or you're preparing, or you're releasing the past, or you're getting ready for something new. So I'm bringing some guidance about work, but the reason why is because you're stressing out, that's why. So what does Archangel Ariel want? Actually, let's bring Gabriel in, actually. Where have I put Gabriel's deck, okay? I've just had it, so I had it earlier, there we go. So what does Archangel Gabriel want you to know about getting a job? What does Archangel Gabriel want you to know? Let go. So again, that's relaxing and prosperity. If you let go, everything will work out, okay? And you may be worrying about money in some way. Okay, so you must let go and then the prosperity will come in. Remember, God is your source, not a job, okay? So let go. It says release the desire to control this situation and give it to God, okay? And give it to God in exchange for peace, knowing that your actions will result in income in abundance. So if you let go and relax, it's going to open all the right doors. I hope that helps, okay? Mariana, great to see you. Thank you for the donation, honey. M's deepest thoughts and feelings. So what's going on in M's head or in his heart? What does he want to say? He's saying, I want to meet you in person. So he wants to meet up and have a talk, okay? I want to meet you in person for this talk. Can't you see what you mean to me? And why does it hurt without you? So it's hurting him not being with you. So he wants to meet you in person, not only to talk, but to show you what you mean to him. Can't you see what you mean to me? So again, you may not be believing that he has feelings for you or he cares, or you may not realise how much he does care. And anything karmic he's going through, and this could be work related, it stresses him out. So if he's in a karmic situation, it's stressing him out. But I feel this could be his job, okay, that's stressing him out. Some work situation is stressing him out. Or his life. I'm not feeling it's another person. Unless you know there is another person. But I feel it's something to do with work, okay? So what's his deepest thoughts and feelings? So again, you've got to be proud of yourself. He's very proud of you and the person you are and the way you are as a person, as a mother, everything you do. So be proud of yourself right now. Relax about the situation. There is a healing taking place. So you're being asked to relax about this whole thing. But he wants to meet you in person. What else do you need to know? What else do you need to know? He's very grateful to be loved by you. Okay, so he feels very grateful for you. Okay, no matter how he seems or what he's doing, but your mission has already begun. So I feel that you're learning a lot through this whole situation, and your mission, maybe even your mission of being together, has already begun because you're already on the path to it. I hope that helps, okay? We got Stella, great to see you, honey. Thank you for using your milestone. Important messages should I know right now from angels and my DM. So what do you need to know? What's the important message from your angels? Shine. If you shine bright, everything is going to come into your life, okay? And take inspired action. Do what you feel guided to do. But I feel this message is more about your masculine. That they are being guided right now to take action towards you. Inspired guided action. And all you need to do is shine. So if you shine, your person is going to come. Okay, your person will move towards you naturally without you needing to do anything. You know, shine by being yourself, focusing on service, doing things that excite you and build you up. He's saying we are always and forever. So it is eternal, this love, and he feels that way. And he said, I want to show you off in my world. So I feel that he knows eventually you're going to be in a relationship and he's going to be introducing you to his family, his friends. You're going to be part of his life. He wants that with you. What else? Yeah, he's stressed and can't sleep. So he is having some sleepless nights right now because he wants you and he wants your love and he wants to be in a relationship with you. And he's lying awake thinking about that. So something is happening either over the next 9 weeks, okay, or between now and June. Okay, but the next 9 weeks significant. I hope that helps, okay? Donna, great to see you, honey. Thank you for the donation. Are there any messages from Mark today? What does Mark want you to know today? Mark is saying, I'm feeling confident and strong. So he's in his power right now. He's been building up his confidence, his strength to move forward. He's saying, I do feel confident. I do feel strong. I can do something. So there's power coming from him today, which you'll be feeling. And he's saying there's so much still to say. So he's got things he wants to talk to you about. So many things he wants to say. What's he struggling with? He's sorry for letting you go. So he wants to apologise for the past and the way you behaved and the way he let you go. Because he does feel bad about that. What else? We've got, yeah, he's going to apologise for all the ways he's hurt you. So he wants to come in and apologise for that. Let me bring in the deck of apologies. Because I feel in your mind, you're kind of like, you don't need to apologise, it's done. But he's saying, look, I'm sorry. That's the only card coming out. He's sorry. He's feeling very sorry for the past. And he wants to apologise. He wants to make it right. He wants to clear the air. So what's the new moon guidance for you? Doors are opening for this to happen. Okay, your mission has already begun. You know this. You've already been learning what you need to learn, doing what you need to do. I feel you're so close to union. The doors are opening for it right now. So this could also be something coming in around the 29th, okay? What else? One more card. Anything else you need to know? He's saying there's hope here. You're being guided. This is Aquarius season, okay? That's the message. Even if there's delayed contact and there's holding back, the delays are necessary for protection. So don't give up, okay? There is a restoration coming in. You're going to start seeing results. Your hard work is paying off as well that you've been doing on you. Doing your own thing, being independent. It's opening all the right doors. I hope that helps, okay? Wish right now, thank you for the donation. Club job message from job message. What's Leslie to offer me? Choose this deck. First of all, club job message. It's going to message around the club job. Message around the farm job. And a message from Leslie. What does Leslie have to offer you? Okay, so Leslie, what does Leslie have to offer you? Only your feelings. So I feel what this means is Leslie is going to give you an opportunity where you can honour your feelings. And that means do what feels right for you, or say what's in your mind or what's in your heart, or being open, honest and vulnerable. That's what Leslie is going to offer you. So no matter what the offer actually is, there's an opportunity for you to be honest and authentic and honour what you feel. Okay, so the club job message, you've got to take a breather. You may need to have a break from this. You may need to pull back from this, okay, which I'm sure came through in the last live as well. Okay, so take a breather from this situation right now. What about the farm job? You've got talk less, feel more. So it may be that you're feeling the farm job more than you're perhaps feeling the club job, but you're being guided to trust your intuition and your feelings over perhaps what you need to say. So I don't know, perhaps in the club job you talk more, and in the farm job you feel more, and you're being guided to feel more and talk less. So I feel like you're being pulled towards the farm job than the club job, and what Leslie is going to offer you, which could be connected with this too, is to honour your feelings. An opportunity to honour your feelings, which I'm connecting is with the farm job. I hope that helps, okay? Elaine, thank you for the donation, honey. Any messages for my DM VD, please? So what does VD want to say to you? He's saying marriage sounds good with you. So if he's in a situation right now that involves marriage, so this could be his karmic partner, for example, talking about marriage, or they could be getting married or something like that. He's saying it sounds good with you. So in other words, he's stressing out about marriage right now with someone else, okay? I don't run from you, I run from myself. So he's reminding you of that. It's not your fault. It's nothing you've done wrong. He's running from himself, and that's why he may be hiding in another situation. I feel old without you. So he feels very old where he is. He feels tired, drained, depleted, and he feels like he's stressed out. So you may see him, for example, and obviously to you, he looks gorgeous no matter what he looks like, but you may see the tiredness in him. You may see, oh, he looks a bit older than he should, because he feels drained in that situation. When we're in the right relationship, for example, we're feeling good about life, we feel young, the years drop off us in a way, we age backwards, and I feel like he feels very old right now. I'm not saying he is old, I'm saying he feels that way. And he's saying, I think about telling you how I feel. So he wants to tell you that marriage sounds good with you, that he's only been running from himself and he feels old without you. Give me fear. So he's working through these fears right now. So what's his deepest concern? These cards keep coming out. Look at this. I want to undress you. So much Kundalini there. He said, I need you to believe in me. So believing in your twin means you trust him to come to you at the right time, to do what's right, to speak his truth, to learn his lessons, to overcome his challenges and all of that. So if you believe in him, he's going to come forward quicker. And I feel you are. Okay. And he wants to undress you. So he's thinking about you physically. And he can't help that. That's natural. So how's he thinking about you? What's this one coming up? Out of my bucket here. Fantasy role play. So he's fantasizing about you, and he's fantasizing about you being the person he marries. You being the person in his life. You being the person in his bed. That's what he's fantasizing about, and he's thinking, I've got to do something about this, or it's going to be too late. Give me a block there. I hope that helps again, clearing blocks. And Joanne, thank you for the donation. Hi, Liz, any message from DM today? So what does your DM want to say? Okay, I think about being with you intimately. So a lot of sexy energy there again coming through. Kundalini, you're the only one he wants. So what you need to know is there's no one else he wants physically. Intimately, you're the one he's dreaming of and thinking about in that way. And he is thinking about you today in that way. So we've got coming through, again, blindfold. So yes, there can be a fantasy with a blindfold, but I'm seeing this more about like, if he feels blindfolded, if he's not seeing things clearly, or you're not seeing things clearly, you have to look beyond and feel the feelings, because it may feel stuck or like nothing's happening, but you're going to feel the love, you're going to feel the passion, you feel the desire. It goes beyond the physical world. And I don't care if people think it's crazy, that's the truth, you know it. You know it deep inside, okay? So you have to trust what you're feeling right now, because he wants it all with you. And the 10 of love is like everything he wants, like the relationship, the family, everything. He wants all of that with you, and you feel that deep within your heart and soul. So what's his next action? Communication. You're going to receive a message, okay? And he's got a choice. Opportunity is going to knock. So I feel he could even knock on your door. Or you could, they show me like, I don't know if your message tone is like knocking. There's like something like that. Or you're going to hear knocking. Okay, when something's happening, but he's making a choice to choose you, and there's a message coming in. I hope that helps, okay? I am Sakonia, thank you for the donation, honey. What is Harshit feeling for me today? Any messages? So, what is Harshit feeling for you today? I think about you all the time. You're the only one I want, and I think about being with you intimately. So, what he's wanting you to know today is that he is thinking about you today, and he is thinking about you constantly. Okay, and you're the only one he wants. No one else. Doesn't matter what your circumstances are. And you're the one he wants intimately. So again, that's that desire there, that Kundalini, the fire, okay? So, yeah, again, he's got choices to make to bring balance in. So there needs to be an equilibrium, a balance. Getting the balance right. He knows he's got to balance his energy to be able to be in a relationship with you, to release anything that's not serving him. And he may have a choice to make. Okay, and again, opportunity knocks. There's something that the right opportunity is coming in, or the right time to make this choice. I've got between February and July. So between February and July, he's going to make a choice. Okay, because you're the only one he wants. Okay, and he's saying, I am conflicted and defensive right now, and I've got a lot on my plate. So I feel that you've got to be patient with the timing, because he may be very busy. He may have a lot going on. He may have obligations, duty, things he's taking care of, and that's why he feels conflicted. And that can make him feel defeated, tired, drained. Okay, but he's going to overcome that conflict and that feeling of being defeated to be able to make a choice to move forward towards you. And that's what you need to know. I hope that helps, okay? Tara, thank you for the donation. Ben's feelings about me, is he with someone else? Okay? Or is with someone else? He put a question mark, so you may not know. Is Ben with someone else? Is Ben with someone else? How is Ben feeling about you? Okay, let's do how he's feeling about you first. So he feels like he can make something happen with you, and he wants a family with you. He wants a future with you. So regardless of what's going on with him, and I'm going to check in a minute, he is thinking about a future with you, manifesting that future with you. So when he fantasizes, dreams, sees himself in the future, he sees you there. And he sees like a strong family unit with you as well, something you can build on, okay? So he sees that with you, not anyone else. So is he with someone else? So it feels like he could have been, but it's over. He could have been messaging someone else. He could have been around someone else, but that's done now. So it feels like if there was anyone around him he was busy with in some way, that's not happening anymore. So he may even, if someone has been messaging him, for example, I feel he's been ghosting that person, or he's not communicating with that person anymore. Okay, and he's learned a lesson with that person if he has, okay? And again, this could be your own fears because he's not in contact with you, or it could be your own fears because he's saying to you, let's get together and talk. So that's what he wants to do with you, because he's seen that future with you, remember? He said, I can't stop loving you, and I think about what our children would look like and be like. That's why that card's coming through, because he has thought about the Magician and the Four of Wands. He has thought about, a future with family, children. This could be having kids. So he's manifesting like the whole package with you here. Okay, it doesn't matter about like age and all of that. It's illusion. This is like what he's had a vision of. So he sees a future with you, a family with you, whether it's having kids or blending families or whatever it is. And he has thought about what your children would look like and be like. He's thought about that. So if he was messaging someone, I'm not saying he definitely was, because that could also be your fear coming out. Okay, because he isn't messaging you, or he wasn't messaging you, and that could have got in your own head. But if he was messaging someone, that's over, because he can't stop loving you. And his next intention is, or his next action is, to meet up with you and talk about it. I hope that helps, okay? And this is something being manifested between now and April. Raluca, thank you for the donation. Can I have a message about what B is going through, please? So what's B going through right now? Something better is on the way in the Aquarius season. Okay, so whatever he's going through right now, things are going to turn around. Okay, so Tuesday's going to be significant anyway. He knows there's hope with you, and there is a light at the end of the tunnel. Your light is guiding him home. So things are going to get easier. Okay, things are going to shift forward, okay? What else? You're all I've ever wanted. He wants you to know that. That's never changed. I want you in my life. That's never changed either. And he's saying you've helped me so much. So he does know that this whole situation and the circumstance and what you're going through is helping him. It's helping him so much to become the person he's meant to be, and the person he's meant to be with you. Because you're all he's ever wanted. Okay, and that's the truth. For twin flames, that's the truth. You want them, they want you. And he wants you in his life, he does, okay? However, he is still growing and learning, as you know. So what's his deepest concern? I like to save face, and I need to work on myself right now. So obviously the lying to save face is like the mask he's wearing, social media, pretending everything's okay. And that's why he's working on himself. So again, it's about divine timing. It's not the right time. So let him learn and let him grow. He said, I've been dreaming about you, and it'll all be worth it, I promise. Wow. And I feel he's going to come into your dream and say that to you. It's all going to be worth it, I promise. You may see stags as well, but he's dreaming about you. Very beautiful. I hope that helps, okay? Sophia Kang, thank you for the donation, honey. Sophie Kang. Current feelings, next action of Raj, 9 months, no contact. So what's Raj's next action? What's his next action towards you? He's still working it out right now. So it still feels like there's a bit more silence yet, okay? He's meeting you in dreams. I'm not surprised that's come out because this is a very sleepy card and, you know, dreaming card, and that's what he's doing. So right now, he's coming to you in dreams. I don't feel he's going to take a physical action right now, like in the world, you know, like he's not going to send a message yet, but he is communicating with you in dreams. So he's saying, meet me in my dreams, meet me in dreams. Yeah, look at this, I'm scared of being alone. So he's releasing wounds around being alone. Insecurities, okay? What else is going on with him? He said, my guides are assisting me. So he's definitely being helped from the other side and by his angels. And he's saying, my journey is a struggle. So it's not easy for him right now, but his guides are helping him. So you don't need to worry because he has got support from the other realms, okay? Like the angels are guiding him. People on the other side. So what's his next action? So obviously he's going to meet you in dreams. Look on the bright side, happiness, the sun. There is going to be a positive outcome. So he will come forward at some point. Okay, and it's going to lead to happiness. And it's going to lead to everything you want. There is a positive outcome here. However, I do feel it needs a bit more time. So is there any timing around this? Because I know you've been in contact 9 months, but you have to trust the process, okay? I know it can be annoying. You got by the end of the year. So the angels, they're not giving you anything specific because timelines can shift and change and jump. So you've got to have faith in this. When the time is right, he'll come forward. And it's going to happen by the end of the year. So by the end of this year, 2026, something big is happening. I know you're probably thinking, oh my goodness me, it's a whole year. But it could happen any time. Any time. I hope that helps. Panthera, great to see you, honey. Thank you for the donation. Hi Liz, my DM is married with 3 older kids. Can I please have a message from him? His karmic has been holding on to him very hard. And that's because the karmic will know that it's a matter of time. It's inevitable that they're going to end, okay? However, your masculine has to be the one to end it because that's his mission to do so, okay? But the reason she'll be holding on is because she can sense that something's going to end. So his karmic struggle is he's got to get back to himself. He feels like he's lost himself in that relationship, in that dynamic, as a father, as a partner, all of it, you know. So he's got to get back to himself. And that's his big struggle, finding the courage to become separate from that unit. So it's not even about being with you. It's about him needing to find his own identity again. That's what he's struggling with. And he's saying, I respect and value you, and I respect and value his karmic, and he respects and values his kids. That's why he has to go. So he knows that he needs to go from that situation, leave it behind him, because he respects everybody in the situation. And that's another reason why it's taking time, okay? And he's not attracted to that person anymore. Just know that. So I'm not saying there was never attraction there. They've got 3 kids together. Okay, but he's not attracted to her anymore. And he isn't. Don't you worry that there's something going on physically there, because there isn't, okay? It's time for us both to begin again. So he knows it's time for a fresh start. So he knows, but doing it is another thing, because it's fear gets in the way. So what's going on with the karmic partner? Why is the karmic partner holding on so much right now? Why is the karmic partner holding on so much right now? Because she knows that she's not the one. She's saying, I'm not his one, you are. So she knows you're the one. He doesn't look after himself here. So he may not care what he's wearing, what he's doing, what he looks like when he's there, because he's not trying to impress her or attract her in any way, okay? And I'm bothered about what people will think. So the thing that's causing the problem as well, from her perspective, is what are my family going to say? What are Facebook going to say? What are my friends going to think? What are my colleagues going to do? It's all fear-based, okay? It's all illusion. I've outgrown our relationship, he's saying. So they've both outgrown it, really. But he's saying this to the karmic partner, I've outgrown our relationship. When you try and touch me, I pull away because I don't feel that way for you. So this karmic partner could be trying to jump his bones or, seduce him, and he's not interested, okay? because he's not attracted anymore. And he said, I know you've been checking up on me and I don't like it. So this karmic partner could be very controlling, could be trying to find out what's going on, and, you know, because she can sense something's not right. So what's his message for you? So you're going to allow this situation to unfold naturally because he knows it's done, okay? So, yeah, I love my dreams because that's where you are. So he can't wait to fall asleep because he knows he's going to dream about you. And he fantasises about you and he escapes into you. I mean, isn't that a sad way of living? And I totally resonate because my twin's in the same situation, okay? So I love my dream. So he's dreaming about you. And the stars are aligning for us. I love that. And this is connected with Aquarius season as well. So just have faith right now that it is working out for the better, the highest good. Just bring one more message in from Archangel Jeremiah, who deals with the karmic endings, okay? What's the message from Archangel Jeremiah for you about this situation? We've got set your boundaries. Do not settle or accept breadcrumbs. They give me breadcrumbs. So this could definitely be about you needing to set boundaries in the bedroom and say, I'm not going to do you. I'm not going to make love to you until you're free, okay? And look, the karmic situation is never the problem. The unhealthy attachment to it is. So it's not the karmic situation that's the problem. It's the fact that they're both holding on. And they're both doing that, not just her. You know, it's him as well because he's afraid of starting again, but he knows he has to. I hope that helps. So your lesson is to put your boundaries down. I hope that helps, okay? Priyanka, thank you for the donation. Booking messages from Priyanka for February and March. Okay, let's get some messages for February and some messages for March. Okay, so for February, you got flirting with you. So someone could be flirting with you in February. You got Valentine's Day. If you trust the process in February, something big will happen in March. But if you trust the process, someone could be flirting with you in February. You could also have a heart-to-heart with this person. And Phoenix rising. So it's like something that's perhaps been stuck or stagnant is going to come back to life. This could be around Valentine's Day. And this could also be you rising up from the ashes like the Phoenix. So this is you feeling strong, powerful, feeling good. So if you're trusting the process now, you're going to have some interaction in February, some romantic flirty action in February with a possible heart-to-heart conversation. In March, you've got Jamaica coming out, Kundalini and music, okay? So I feel music could be important in March, okay, and heat and fire. So this could be about desire. It could even be connected with Jamaica. So I don't know if there's any plans to travel there. It's coming through for a reason. Or you could hear Jamaican music. Or you could be connecting with the heat, like Jamaica, it's very hot there. You could be connecting with the Kundalini in that way. Or you could see Jamaica in some other way. Okay, it's come out for a reason, clearly, okay? But I feel music is going to be very significant. I've thrown this across the other side of the room. So there could be some messages coming to you through music. You may go to a music event, or music may make you feel strong, passionate, sexy, desired. Or you could feel a lot of passion through music. You know, you could feel drawn to music in some way. So you may be writing music or connecting with music in some way. That's what you need to know, okay? We've got Urajar, thank you for the donation, and I hope I've said it right. Your Jari or your Jar, or I hope I've said it right, you are. So can you please tell me when Dharmic's financial problems will solve and when he'll get a job? Well, he's clearly learning a lesson right now, isn't he, okay? So when are his financial problems going to solve? Okay, well, this could even be he needs to do this before he's in a relationship with you or because he's in a relationship with you. And it's really about the relationship he has with himself. So I feel that this is what you want to happen. This is what you're manifesting. This is what you're thinking about. That he's going to, you know, deal with all of this and be a better version of himself. That's what you're bringing out of him, or that's what you're manifesting. And your dream will come true. So I feel the reason this has come out is because, remember, you're asking about him, but this is also connected with you because you're thinking these thoughts, okay? So I feel what I've got coming through here is what I'm getting, and you take it out, resonates with you. You want him to be the best version of himself in a relationship. Whether this is in the relationship with you, which I think it is, which I'm connecting with you being romantically involved with this person, or if it isn't that way, which I think it is, but if it isn't, you want him to be a better partner for whomever you're perhaps connecting with. But I feel this is for you. So I'm feeling your dreams are going to come true, where he is going to sort himself out. And I feel that he wants to sort himself out anyway for you, to be a better version of himself for you. And I'm feeling this could be something that happens between June and September, because I'm feeling it may be taking a while for him to get his act together, because it's a part of his own journey. You know, he's got to find the relationship first with himself, to open his eyes in a way and see things in his own way, to be able to manifest what he wants, which is ultimately you. Because I see you as his wish fulfillment here, and I see the relationship there as well. But I'm seeing it may take until June for this to all start moving forward. So let me see if I can get a financial message coming out, because that's more love-based. But it really means he's going to learn his lessons. So what does Archangel Ariel want us to know? So when is his financial problems going to get solved, and when will he get a job? Not just yet. So I feel June to September, that's what I've got coming through. Needs a bit more time. Stay positive at this time, as your mindset is what is bringing it to you. Negativity will push it away. And I feel that's also what he's doing. So obviously this is about your mindset and what you're doing. But remember, he also has free will. So he's got to work on his own negativity, or his own fears around money, or getting a job, or being good enough, or whatever it is, to move forward. So it just needs a bit more time. So I am feeling between June and September for your answer. But it's going to be everything you want it to be. I hope that helps, okay? Thank you. And I do feel you're going to be in a relationship if you're not already, because you could already be in a relationship. Okay, but I am feeling that relationship is coming as well. So the relationship is there, the dreams coming true is there, your intuition is telling you all of this. So you have to have faith, okay? I hope that helps. Let me just have a drink. I'm checking the time, because obviously I've got other things to do today as well. So I just need to make sure I'm on the right track here. I've been on for nearly 3 hours. And we got Karina with a C. Great to see you, honey. Thank you for the donation. Grateful for what you gave me. Message from NK. Grateful for what he gave you. So has he given you something then? What's the message from NK? So NK is saying our union is meant to be. Okay, so he knows he's meant to be with you. And he said, I think about your body. So again, a lot of Kundalini rising there, a lot of attraction, chemistry, desire. So our union is meant to be, and it's about the physical union as well. So I'm feeling this is about being together physically as well as being in a relationship. And he's saying my feelings for you are real. So I feel what he wants you to know is he thinks about being in a relationship with you, and he thinks about being physical with you. And I feel that you need to know both of those things. Okay, when we connect with the physical side of things, because that's coming through very clearly. So we've got sexy talk coming up. So he loves talking to you in a sexy way, or he will do. And this could, in a message. That's what I was picking up on. So I feel that he's thinking about sending you sexy messages, or he thinks about how exciting it would be to be texting you in a sexy way, perhaps when he's out and about, or when he's on his way home, or he thinks about those things. So what else do you need to know? What else do you need to know? You've got synchronicity. The time is aligning. Something is being aligned by the universe. So the time is coming for things to move forward, okay? So the synchronistic events are showing this to you. So things are starting to shift forward. What else have we got going on? We've got take inspired action. Okay, so I feel that something is definitely going to move forward. NK is going to take guided action to you, because he's feeling drawn to you physically and emotionally. He wants you in his life, and that's why he's being pulled to you. I hope that helps, okay? Zainab, thank you for the donation. Message from Gerard, will he reach out this month? What does Gerard want you to know? Our union is meant to be. So regardless of whether he does or doesn't reach out, you're still meant to be together. Eventually you're going to be together. You're always on his mind. And he wants you to know that. You could even hear songs about that. So you could hear the Pet Shop Boys, for example, You're Always on My Mind. And he does think about living his life with you. I think about our lives together. So you are going to be together at the right time. Now, is he going to reach out this month, okay? There's movement. It could happen in this month. It could be within the next 8 days or 8 weeks. There is going to be a movement and it come out fast, okay? So I do feel he's going to reach out to you. But it could be over the next 8 weeks at the most. Okay, so it could be this month. It could be within the next 8 days. Or it may take a bit longer and you've got to be okay with that. But he is definitely going to reach out. So I feel you're learning to have faith in that, okay? Whilst his dark struggle or his, his worry right now, he's tired, he's cranky, so he may not be sleeping very well. He may be a bit moody, and that's affecting him, and you're being protected from him at this time if he's in that energy. So if you're feeling that way, perhaps you're having struggle sleeping, or you're not feeling very, perhaps you're just feeling tired, you're not feeling very motivated. It's all connected with him. I hope that helps, okay? Flaming Heart Readings, thank you for using Milestone, honey. Hi Liz, can I please get guidance from the angels regarding love and career? So what do you need to know regarding love? And what do you need to know regarding career? So regarding love, you've got make time for self-love. So the more you're loving you, obviously the quicker you're going to be loved by your person, or the quicker things are going to move forward there. And you may need to make time for this self-love right now. So this could be, if you've been busy, perhaps overworking or doing too much, make sure you're having time for you. They're giving me fear. Yeah, to release fear. And self-love is obviously creating the way forward. So the more you love your own life, the more you enjoy your own company, the more you enjoy doing things with you, then the universe is going to manifest that love in. And your person could be learning how to love themselves right now as well. And this is a Libra energy, which is about balance. So you may be working on self-love, and then something could get more balanced in your life to bring love in. So something could even be happening around Libra season or with a Libra. Around career, anything you got going on at work, let your fears dissolve. And this can be things that affect your emotions as well. So if you're feeling a bit emotional about your career, or you're wondering what to do, or there's any fear around it, you must let that fear go. So let me just pull tarot around this as well. So a message around love and a message around career. There's definitely a relationship there. So around love, you've got the Ace of Cups coming through. So this is about the relationship. The relationship coming. So if you're wanting a relationship right now, or you're wanting union or whatever it is there. It is being manifested. However, the relationship you have with you first is creating it. So again, same message about self-love. Self-love is bringing everything to you in divine timing. In career, you may feel trapped. And again, this could bring up fear. Or your emotions could be causing a struggle. So there's definitely some kind of fear around work right now, or feeling trapped in some way. I mean, this could even be because perhaps you feel like you haven't got enough time for you. But whatever you're worrying about with work, you must let those fears dissolve, because you're only trapped if you see yourself that way. You can release yourself from fear or the situation or the circumstances at any time. Let me pull you a card from Archangel Gabriel about your career. Anything else about career you need to know? You've got share your art with the world. Now, this could be about art as in paintings, or it could be about something you're passionate about or creative about. So you have creativity that you're being guided to share with the world. It's time to allow others to enjoy your creative work, whatever that is, and be vulnerable. Because again, it can be scary to be vulnerable. It can be scary to give your work to others or share your work with others, because you might think, what will people think? And that could be a fear that you need to release. You may be trapped in your own head about it. So if you release your fears around sharing something with the world, or this could be sharing yourself with the world, could be about, being in front of a camera or anything. If you let your fears go, you'll be successful. I hope that helps, okay? Simran, thank you for the donation. General reading, please. So what do you need to know? What's the reading for Simran, please, angels? General reading for you. What do you need to know at this time? So first message out is attend to the details. So you may be needing to take care of something right now. Or this could be in love. Your person may need to attend to the things in their life first. But what I'm getting is this card nearly hit me in the face. So I feel maybe the angels right now are trying to get your attention about things you need to deal with first, or things that need to be dealt with first. So they're throwing it in your face, saying this is what you need to do, or this is what your person needs to do before you can be together, or you need to attend to the details in some other area, okay? And also, know that you are loved, and that will bring balance into your life. Okay, so you are loved. Affirm it. I am loved, I'm lovable, I am loving, I'm deserving of love. And that's going to help you to feel more balanced, especially if your emotions start playing up or you go into fear. And the details can also be about knowing that you're loved. So you are still loved, even if there's some details that need to be dealt with. You know, if your person is kind of not reaching out, or they're finishing up their karmic cycle, or whatever it is, there's still love there, even if that's going on. You're also attracting through the law of attraction. And this can be connected with money as well. This is moon mastery, but I'm getting money coming through. Mastering your emotions, mastering your money, mastering your circumstances. Knowing that you are attracting things to you. So you can affirm it. Great things are coming to me. I am successful. Opportunities are all around me. Doors are opening all around me, whatever it is. So you can bring in with the law of attraction anything you want, whether it's a person, a situation, an opportunity, success at work, whatever it is. So you can manifest. So this is also a great day, with it being the new moon, to update your vision board, to put things on it you want, to start thinking about what you want, to create, okay? So you are a creator, and you are manifesting, and you're being reminded to trust in that, okay? What else? What else do you need to know generally? Yeah, doors are opening. That's what I just felt there. Doors are opening for you. Your mission has already begun. So you're already learning what you need to for your mission, and you're being guided through signs. So notice all the signs that you see. Write them down. The universe is communicating with you. So you're being given all the signs you need to move forward. And the law of attraction is always working. And you're being shown that things are manifesting. That's what you need to know. Let's pull you one more card. Let's do a tarot card as well. Anything else? Yeah, you're manifesting success, career, success. You're manifesting confidence, strength, promotion, opportunities, doors opening, people not walking all over you, you being strong, you actually having victory in your situation. So you're manifesting great things, especially around money and work. I hope that helps, okay? Gwen, thank you for the donation. Not feeling my best lately. Can I get a message from my DM? So I'm sending you lots of love, okay? So you do matter to your twin. I feel that's why you may not be feeling good. Because maybe you're thinking, I don't matter to them, or they don't care about me, and that's not true. Okay, you do matter to your person, and they think about a life with you. I think about our lives together. I think about spending time with you, the times we shared. You do matter. So I feel what you need to know today, Gwen, is that you do matter to your masculine. And that may be what you are in pain about, or what you're struggling with. You may feel like your masculine doesn't show you or doesn't care. But they're going to do something suddenly that shows you the truth. And they want a new beginning with you. Okay, they know that you're meant to be. Okay, they see you as the person that they're meant to be with. And I feel they're going to show that to you, and that's going to prove to you that you do matter to them. So what's the guidance from the angels for you? You've got step into your power. Remember your power right now. And I feel your person is going to step into their power between now and the Aries season. Something could even shift in the Aries season itself. Okay, so you step into your power knowing your worth and value. Focus on the positive, because you have a lot to be grateful for. So obviously saying I'm not feeling my best lately, but if you start focusing on the positive things and the blessings in your life, it's going to open all the right doors. I hope that helps, okay? Woo, okay, I'm breathing. I'm at the top of the chat. Thank you, everyone, for donating and being here. So I'm going to answer a couple out of the chat, and then I'm going to go off because I've been on for 3 hours. So I'm going to be live again. I'm not live tomorrow now. I'm going to be, because I've got to record videos. I'm going to be live on Wednesday, okay? I'm going to do, Daniel says, good morning, Liz, messages from my love, Jennifer. So what does Jennifer want to say? So Jennifer's saying, of course I care. I'm sorry I did that to you. Okay, so whenever it is they've done to you, the sorry, let's get together and talk. So Jennifer is thinking about coming forward and talking about this with you. My life works better with you, and that's why, because she knows her life is better with you in her life. She wants to talk to you. She wants to have you there. And she said, I think about what our children would look like and be like. So she has thought about this. What would it be like to have kids with you, to have a family with you, to have a future with you? And she wants to get together and talk. So I feel something is moving forward, okay? So what's a fear, or what's she going through inside? What's a deep fear? I'm just no good for you right now. So she's got insecurities that she isn't good enough for you right now. She wants to talk. She wants to come back into your life. She wants to be around you. But she may feel like she's not good enough for you right now at this moment. So what else is going on with her? She's saying, I know I can have it all with you. So she's insecure about not being enough or not being good enough, or, you perhaps leaving her for someone else. There's big fears around this. But she wants to move forward. It's happening now because she feels like there's no more time. She feels like time's running out. She's saying, I need to do this now and before there's no more time. And that's why it is happening now. So something is going to happen very soon, okay? This could happen within, I've got these as days coming through. This could be within the next 4 to 5 days, or 5 to 9 days, or 54 to 59 days. So I feel this is days more than, months and months. But I feel obviously 59 is like a month and a half. But I feel something is definitely moving forward. I hope that helps, okay? I saw another one. I saw Gemini. AM Gemini says, can I know what's coming towards me soon? What's coming towards you soon? Straight out, okay, fast. Let your fears dissolve. I feel what you need to do is let your fears dissolve first, and then what you want is going to come towards you soon. Because you may have fear right now that's in the way, things you're emotional about or worrying about. If you let your fears go, everything you want is going to come rushing in. Okay, so what's moving towards you? What's coming towards you soon? Strength. Feeling stronger. And this is masculine strength as well. So this could be someone you're connecting with coming forward towards you with strength. Strength to open up and tell you how they feel. But you're going to feel stronger. You're going to feel cleansed as well. The signs are speaking to you. So you're going to see signs. You're going to see a butterfly as well. So there's a transformation happening. But the angel's saying follow the signs because they're showing you the truth. So what else is coming towards you? Yeah, someone who you've been thinking about, or someone who is thinking about you. Someone who's gaining strength to come towards you. There's a person coming towards you who perhaps has been ignoring you or not taking your cup of love, or someone you've been thinking about. Someone you feel head over heels about is coming forward. Someone who you've just been thinking about is coming forward, but you've got to have faith in the when. And the signs are showing this to you. I hope that helps, okay? Love is coming to you. It could be a water sign or someone very emotional. That's who's coming towards you. I hope that helps, okay? Michelle, thank you for the donation, honey. Morning, Liz, had a dream of another man and he made me feel so good in my dream. So what you're being shown is that you deserve love, that there is other options out there for you. Not saying you were going to have those options, but you're being reminded that there is other options there. And I feel this also a sign that your masculine is perhaps worrying that you're going to move on with someone else. Could also be a sign about your masculine coming back in as a new version of themselves, okay? It wasn't my DM. I woke up thinking, how comes it was another man and not my DM? So I feel that's what you're being shown. Okay, so what's going on with your DM? My head hurts. Okay? You've changed me in ways I can't even explain. So you've changed I feel this whole thing is about your masculine coming back in as the right person, as the right version of themselves, healed, ready, able to be the person that showed up in that dream. Okay? And I feel that their head is hurting because this is also something they've been thinking about. So their head is hurting because they may have had a dream themselves, or perhaps your person's been overthinking and overstressing about the person they need to become. So I feel it's all about transformation. So I'm not necessarily feeling like a new person is coming in for you. It's a sign for you that you deserve that kind of love. And that's what you're being shown in the dream. That's what you're manifesting. You're manifesting being treated the right way. He wants to trust himself again. He wants to show you off in his world. And you're always and forever. So I do feel that this is about him, not like someone else, showing up the right way. Loving you the right way, treating you the right way, talking to you the right way, making love to you the right way, without any distractions or struggle. And that's the person he wants to be, because you're his always and forever. So this is all about everything happening the right way. Anything else you need to know about this dream? Yeah, eventual positive outcome, and it's going to be him. Look at this, focused person. So what I'm feeling with this is he's coming up as the King of Pentacles, because that's the person you want. That's the version of him you want, and eventually that's who he'll become. Okay? If anyone else does come in, it could be an earth sign, but I'm getting grounded energy from this. I feel this is more connected with your masculine than anyone else. It's just the universe's way of showing you, you know, so it doesn't kind of attach a face in a way or a person to that person. It's showing you everything you want is on the way. Eventually, it's slow going. The Knight of Pentacles is slow, but it's eventual positive outcome with the person who's focusing on you and showing up right, you know, someone who's working and earning and doing things right, not someone who's perhaps sitting around doing nothing. I hope that helps, okay? We got a curious welcome, Money. Thank you for being here. We've got Aruba. Aruba says, hi, Liz, my DM's current feelings and next action. So what's your twins' next action or current feelings? I think about holding you, and I miss talking to you. So I feel your person's next actions are to come to you, talk to you, and hold you in their arms. An actual interaction physically. Okay, and they're thinking about that right now. And they're thinking about talking to you, holding you, being around you. They're missing you. So I feel there is going to be a physical interaction coming in. Yeah, I'm working my way towards you. So they're coming in, working their way towards you, which could also mean slow movement. But they are coming in. So any timeline, we've got it's worth the time. So you just got to be patient with the when, because it's worth the time it's taking. What's this one? Let it be a mystery. And I feel this also about you allowing things to happen naturally, but also about you being a mystery as well. So in other words, you know, be a bit more cautious about what you're posting and things like that. Because let him be curious about you and wonder what you're doing. I hope that helps, okay? And Maggie says, what are the current feelings and actions towards me from my current person I'm talking to? So your person is saying, I love you. Okay, so it doesn't matter how long you've been talking to, they feel love for you. And they may tell you they love you. Please forgive me for ignoring you. So if your person's been a bit quiet or seems like they've ignored you, they don't. They're not trying to. They're saying, can we try this again? So what I'm getting here is another chance at this, or the chance to do it right. If your person has pulled away, or they've been a bit quiet, or they seem to be ignoring you, it's because of the feelings. Okay, I love you. Can we try this again? So there's an opportunity to try again. So I don't know if you've had an opportunity to try again before. You're saying the current person you're talking to. So I don't know if you've had an opportunity before, and, you know, maybe it didn't work out or something like that, or perhaps the opportunity didn't happen or it wasn't the right time, but you're going to have another opportunity. Can we try this again? Because I love you. Forgive me for ignoring you. I feel your person's been working out what to say. So their intention is to tell you how they feel and to have another beginning or a fresh start, another chance. I hope that helps, okay? Hey, Patricia, welcome, honey. Thank you for being here. Happy New Moon, Liz and everyone. A message for Tony and me. I have many dreams. Last night he was with me in my house, the old and previous vessel. I'm afraid you'll leave me. There's fears around being left. Now, this could be your deep-rooted subconscious fears about what happened before. Okay, so you could perhaps have a real fear that's been healed in your dreams around losing him, having him and losing him. Now, this is obviously a masculine card, so he could also have this fear, but I'm connecting with your fears too. You know, thinking, what if it happens again, okay? I think about your body. So again, there's all that kundalini there, all that desire, all that passion. So I'll see what we've got out of this one. Okay, so we've got blindfold. We've got fantasy role play. But they're giving me the word foreplay, fantasy foreplay. Fantasy role play again. And you've got, again, blindfold. You've got two blindfolds and two fantasy role play. So I feel this is mirrored energy. It's like you're both thinking about perhaps your fears. You're both working through your fears with the blindfold. and you're both wanting to replay something, role play something. You're both having fancies about each other. So I feel there's a lot of heat coming from both sides, okay? So I want to bring in, I'm going to give you both of these cards, okay? So from your perspective, what's going on? You're saying, haven't we waited long enough? So you feel like I want it now, or this needs to happen now, or haven't we waited long enough? You know, you want to move things forward. And you're saying, I see signs that connect me to you all the time. And I see your name everywhere. That's what's going on with you, okay? So what about him? I'm going to use the counterpart deck, okay? So what is he saying? What is he saying? Okay, he's saying, I fancy you more now than in the beginning. So he's more attracted to you now than he was at first. And I love the sound of your name. So he loves your name. He loves the sound of your name. It turns him on. Let me bring in one more card. Anything else you need to know? You've got you break me wide open. Body, heart and soul. Wow. You break me wide open. My body, my heart and my soul. Isn't that beautiful? I hope that helps, okay? Let's do, before I do a Curious donation, I can see you, honey, thank you. Let me just do Daisy D saying she loves these decks. So, Daisy D, let me do the same for you. From a message from R. So, what do you want to say to R? Okay? You're saying you are a very special person. I love that that's come out for you. Because you're saying to R, do you know how special you are? You're a very special person on the inside and on the outside. And what is R saying back to you? What is R saying back to you? What is R saying back to you? R is saying, just the thought of you gets me in the mood. Okay? The signs show me that we belong together. I'm ready to explode because you're gorgeous to me and I'm having flashbacks of being with you and it turns me on. Isn't that powerful? Just the thought of you, the flashback of you gets me in the mood, okay? So let me bring this deck in as well. What else do you need to know? We've got with you I am found, okay? And the temperature is rising. There you go. That's all the heat. That's all the fire. You're getting him in the mood. Just the thought of you gets him in the mood. Let me bring you another card. Anything else you need to know? What else do you need to know? I have a file in my head that's all about you. And that's flashbacks. Can't you see what you do to me? Isn't that powerful? I hope that helps, okay? A Curious, thank you for the donation, honey. George's next actions, he will tell me something next. Okay, so what's George's next action? My life works better with you in it, can't you see that? So he knows that with you in his life is just better. It runs better, it goes better, maybe he's got more money, he feels happier, healthier, and he's saying you've got to trust me. You need to trust me to do the right thing. You are a lighthouse. So this is a message for you to continue being you, to shine bright, to be the lighthouse, to perhaps work on service. That's guiding him to you. And you have to trust him to do the right thing. He's saying, can't you see what you do to me? Can't you see that my life works better with you in it? Can't you see I'm a better person when I'm with you? I'm a better version of myself when I'm with you. I hope you forgive me for the past. I've been trying to find balance. Okay, so I feel this is a huge message as well as something big shifting. I've got Pisces and Libra. They may mean something to you for signs. But I feel like there could be an opportunity around the Pisces season for an apology and moving into balance in the Libra season. So I'm feeling union more around the Libra season and contact around the Pisces season. I hope that helps, okay? I want to do Ling, okay? So I was bringing a message for Ling from her twin. So I care what you think, okay? That's what he's saying to you. And I can't stop loving you. So he does care about what you think and he can't stop loving you and it's on his mind, okay? What else does he want you to know? He's saying to you, I'm being guided to you. His intuition is guiding him to you. He feels it. He feels it deep within, okay? What else? Wow, I truly value your loyalty to me. So he knows how loyal you are and he really values that loyalty. So, and you may see dogs because of that, okay? He said, I'm remembering who you are. I'm just in such a dark place. So pay attention to the lyrics of the songs you hear because he's communicating with you through music, okay? So what do the songs mean that you are hearing? He's in a dark place, going through a dark night of the soul. I want to reach out. I want to be with you forever. So the songs are telling you that he wants to reach out to you because he wants to be with you forever. So something is definitely stirring and shifting in him. So you being patient is paying off. I hope that helps, okay? And so you've got donations coming in. So we've got Judy, thank you for the donation, honey. Hi, Liz, can I have a message from DM? He's asleep. I feel so much lighter. Happens all the time, but I still doubt myself and my own energy. Do you mean you feel lighter when he's asleep? Or you feel lighter because, you know, you've been working on you or... But the message is, I have reoccurring dreams about us. So he's asleep and he's having a reoccurring dream about you right now. Or whenever he's asleep, okay? So he has reoccurring dreams. So what are these reoccurring dreams about, okay? What are these reoccurring dreams about? Talking to you, because he misses that. He misses chatting with you, talking to you, and he knows there's still so much to say. He knows you can change the world. So he'll have dreams where you are changing the world in some way. That could be like a superhero dream or, you know, on a mission in some way. And he said, I just need space sometimes to think things through. That's what's going on with him. So try not to doubt the energy. Let's bring in some guidance for you. You know, what do you need to know? We've got the Empress for you. So you know who you are. You have to own that and believe in yourself. So this is your lesson right now. Don't doubt yourself because you're the Empress, okay? And you're transforming as well. Evolving every day, and so is your life. So remember, it is a process. A significant change is underway. Love always wins. The power of the love will always win. It will always conquer fear. Your love will set them free. And their love will remind you why you've trusted and waited. I hope that helps, okay? Before I move down, I just want to do a message for our beautiful soul sister Pink in the house there. If you feel guided, Liz, why did my twin share my message with her wife and two of my friends? Let's see what you need to know first of all. So you've got love always wins. So again, that card, you know, I was reading this card and I thought, I've got to give Pink a message from this deck. And it's the same card coming out for you. Love always wins. The power of love will always conquer fear. Your love will set them free and their love will remind you why you trusted and waited. I'm getting this energy coming through that the reason it happens is because it's an excuse to bring you into the conversation or bring you into the circle, to bring you into the energy in some way. So, and obviously because she does care, but I feel it's because it's something that it's like it's bringing you into her energy field in some physical way. That's what I'm picking up, and I'll connect with her energy in a minute. But yeah, death again there, and death. So obviously it's to do with death. You know, what you've lost, what you've been through. So as you are transforming and evolving every day, and so is your life, a significant change is underway. So again, the same cards, and I find that fascinating. Because I pulled these cards and I was talking to obviously to Judy about these cards. I thought, I've got to use this deck for Pink, and it's the same card. So clearly there's a message there for you. So what does your twin want you to know right now? But I feel it's a way of pulling you into the situation. That's coming through very clearly. I think about our lives together. I'm scared of being alone. So I feel that this has perhaps brought up feelings about time, running out, death, that kind of thing. Again, transformation. I'm so afraid you'll leave me. Okay, so there's deep-rooted insecurity there. So what is she struggling with? And I feel that's about, I'm afraid you're going to leave me. She's thinking about death. I know it sounds morbid, but that's what I've got coming through. It's made her think about death, okay? It's made her think about, what if you leave me? And I'm not talking about walking away or being with someone else. I'm talking about leaving her, not being on the physical plane. Look at this. Oh, I've got angel. I've got tears. You are the love of my entire existence. I mean, that's just beautiful, don't you think? You were the love of my... She's worried about you going to the other side. Not that you are, okay? Don't get me wrong, okay? She's worried about you leaving at life. You are the love of my entire existence. It's like a panic coming in. You can't, there's no words there. That's what I'm picking up on. That's why I was pulled to your energy. I want to do your card from your sister as well. Okay, so I'm bringing this deck in now. So what does your sister want to say to you? What does your sister want to say? So your sister is saying, oh, be good to each other. Isn't that beautiful? Be good to each other. Be kind to each other. Whether this is with your twin or family or whomever, be good to each other. Ain't no mountain high enough. I love that one because that's like a saying to you, whenever you need me, I'll be right there. There ain't no mountain high enough. Oh, be good. I've got this real like friendship, sisterly vibe coming from this. Like, be good to each other. These may be things you said to each other as a kid. Be good. It's very like childlike energy. No mountains high enough. I'm going to be there when you need me. I mean, that's such a beautiful card. That resonates with me because that was the song we had on at my mum's funeral. So it's like she's saying, whenever you need me, I'll be there. So maybe listen to the words of that song. I hope that helps, okay? Priyanka, thank you for the donation. On Instagram, my tarot page, Will It Grow Finances? You've got to be patient. Those things don't happen overnight, okay? It's hidden right now. You're meant to proceed without knowing because it's not about success and money. It's about doing it because you love doing it. It's like this work I do. I can't wait to get out of bed every day to do my job here on this channel, It's like when I do my gratitude rock at night, you have to go through everything in the day that's happened to you and then think about the best thing that's happened to you. And every day it's the same, the work that I'm doing. Every day I'm like, I really love that live. That was the best thing that happened. Or that personal reading I did. Or that video. Or, that's, even if I get messages from my twin, I'm still like, what's the best thing that's happened to me today? It's the work that I do. Because it's fulfilling. So I feel that's what you need to know. As long as you're putting 110% into it, the right people will come and you'll receive what you deserve. Instead of thinking, is it going to grow financially? And I know obviously that's probably what you do want, but don't do it for that reason. Do it because you're enjoying what you're doing, and that will bring the money to you. That's why you got the word hidden there, because the angels say you're not meant to know. You're meant to keep doing it without knowing what will happen and having faith and enjoying what you're doing. I hope that helps, okay? Antonio, thank you for the donation. May I have a message from Jennifer? What's the message from Jennifer coming through? Jennifer's saying to you, I think about your body. So a lot of passion there when she thinks about you. She loves your body. Let me just see if there's another sexy one. Yeah, she thinks about kissing your body. Kissing you, kissing your body. So physically, there's desire there. Thinking about your body, thinking about kissing your body, kissing you. But she's also really afraid of failing you because she thinks you'll leave me there. She said, I'm so afraid you'll leave me if I fail you. So this is what's holding her back. She thinks that she's going to fail you in some way and you're going to leave her and then she won't be able to kiss your gorgeous body. Okay, so what else is she wanting you to know? Remind me who I am. I've lost myself. So she's lost herself. So I feel it would be very beneficial for you right now to connect with her in the 5D and tell her how much you love her and care about her. This could even be you reaching out. If you're guided to reach out in the physical, it's coming through, you've got to obviously ask yourself if that's the right thing to do and maybe pray about it. But she needs your patience and light. She definitely needs your light right now because she's struggling. She feels like a failure. I hope that helps, okay? Another year, thank you for the donation. Hi, Liz, message from CJ. What does CJ want you to know? I dream about you too. So if you've been dreaming about CJ, CJ's been dreaming about you too. In those dreams, CJ is in awe of you. You're doing something amazing. I'm in awe of you. Do I really make you happy though? So there's fears around not being good enough for you. I see you on the big screen. So this could also be film, shows, seeing you everywhere. And I think about being with you. So really, CJ has been reminded of you on the big screen, which can be film, shows, the TV, or maybe a movie screen or something like that, or, a laptop, and is in awe of you. So this could also be, I see you on the big screen, could be looking at you, watching you, connecting with you, being in awe of you because of what you're doing in your life. thinking about being with you, dreaming about you. But the insecurity is, and this is stopping communication or them opening up, am I really going to make you happy? Are you in awe of me the way I'm in awe of you? There's insecurity there, and that may be why you feel like you're in separate directions. We've got the day I turn my back on you haunts me like hell. So if this person turned their back on you in any way, it's haunting them. You're haunting them right now, but they're doing soul searching. I'm still soul searching. If only things were different. So a lot of regret there. If only I'd done this. If only I'd done that. Okay, but there's a fear of not being good enough that's being healed. I hope that helps, okay? Tara, thank you for the donation. Why do I still feel Bill? Does he have a message for me? Because Bill is around your energy. Okay? So it's about, that's why, because it's more than just a physical bond. You know, if you're connected with someone on a soul level, you feel them no matter what. It doesn't matter whether they are on the other side of the world or on the other side, or you feel the energy because you're soul connected. Because there's so much still to say. There's unfinished business. So the reason you're feeling Bill is because there's unfinished business between you. And Bill's saying there's so much still to say. So there's still things that you have to say to you or you have to say to him. It's not finished between you. So there's unfinished business. That's why. I hope that helps, okay? Sade, thank you for the donation. Hal, is anything coming in for me regarding love? What's the message for you regarding love? We've got attuned to the divine. So if you meditate, go within, breathe, you're going to receive the answers you seek. The new moon is helping you to go deeper. Okay, the Pisces energy there is about going deep within. So this new moon is going to allow you to tune in with heaven more or tune in with your person. But I feel this is more you tuning in with God or God's love and feeling what, you know, getting the answers you need through meditation. What else, okay? You've got cleansing. You're going through a cleansing right now. You're preparing for something. And this is why you're being guided to attune to the divine. So you're preparing right now for love, or you're preparing for the next chapter of your journey. You've got 9 of ego. You're picking up on energy, especially at night. So if you're having any issues with sleep, you're picking up on either your person's energy or other people's energy because you are an empath. If you're stressed or struggling to sleep, do a meditation before bed or cleanse your chakras. Pray and call on Archangel Honiel for peace. Okay, keep your thoughts and your vision positive for the future. You know, it says keep your thoughts positive and your vision for the future strong. You are manifesting and you'll see 777 and plenty of signs because there's going to be a leap of faith forward. So I feel that someone or something is preparing to come into your energy field. It could be a past person, the person on your mind, or it could be a new version. Archangel Honiel is all around you saying the past is the past. It had to happen that way. Okay, now let it go and find peace in the here and now. The present is always where your power is. And go outdoors and spend some real time in nature because it will calm you down, relax you and bring you closer to God. So I feel like someone is coming in for you and I feel it's probably the past person you're connecting with, but you've got to let go of what's happened in the past. And the new doors are opening. Something is on the way you're being prepared for. I hope that helps, okay? Stoller, thank you for the donation. Hi, Liz. Is Derek my kingdom spouse? Message from him, please. Give me fear. I feel you've got to let go of your fear. Oh, there's fear there. So you've got to let go of fear. And it could be that Derek's releasing his own fears right now to become the kingdom spouse you seek, okay? So I think about making love to you. So this person is definitely desiring you. Okay, so if this is your kingdom spouse, and you know in your heart and soul, if that's your person, there's a lot of fantasizing going on, desire, longing, wanting. So there is a lot of passion there. So if this is your kingdom spouse, the person you're going to end up with, you're going to have a very passionate connection. And he's saying, trust me. Trust me to find my way. Trust me to come towards you. Trust me to do this. So is he your kingdom spouse? Only you know for sure. You have to go within your heart and soul. This is going to move forward from July. So I feel by July you'll know. Okay, it's very likely you already know. I don't want to say yes because I feel you already know it's a yes. But, you know, you have to find the answer yourself. It's inside of you. you've got to think it through. You've got Gemini energy there, which is connected with twin flames. So again, another sign there. The new moon is going to help you to think this through. I feel that with Derek, it's going to start moving forward from July. Okay, you've got to trust him until then. He is definitely thinking passionately about you. What else do you need to know? So not giving me a clear yes or no on this because, well, they are now. Okay, they weren't, but they are now. Because obviously it's up to you. But look what you've got here. They're really confirming this to you. You've got Emperor and Empress. Look at that. Emperor, Empress, masculine, feminine, yin and yang. You know, let's change the world. So you have a mission together. So I would say yes, but obviously you know yourself. But you're coming up as the Emperor and the Empress, which suggests you are twin flames. And he's got all this desire for you, but he's asking you to trust him. And that will be what you're learning as a divine feminine. I hope that helps, okay? Micah, thank you for the donation. Hi, Liz, may I get a message from P? Thank you. So what's the message from P? Okay, so first card out is on the floor. I want to introduce you to my family as my one. So he's thinking about this. He's saying, you're my one, and I want to introduce you to my family as my one. He's saying, I want to trust myself again. So he may have lost trust for himself because he's been mask wearing or not showing up the right way. So I feel that when he introduces you to his family, you know, as this special person, that's going to be his way of trusting himself again. So he may have to earn your trust, but I feel this is how he's going to earn it for himself because he's saying, we are always and forever. I want to show you off in my world. So he wants to show you off in his world. I also feel like he needs to trust himself to do that. So he's got to make sure he's ready completely to have that kind of commitment with you, to give that kind of commitment to you. And that may be what he's struggling with. But you're a lighthouse. You're guiding him forward. He sees you as the person he can share the rest of his life with. Someone who's going to keep him light and strong and powerful. The lighthouse guides. So I feel he sees you as someone he can be with for the rest of his life. And that's what he wants to let you know, that he's working on, you know, allowing you into his life in that way. Yeah, he's ending a cycle of fear. It could be a karmic cycle. So he can introduce you into his circle as his one. I hope that helps, okay? Scooby-Doo, thank you for the donation. Scooby-Dooby, great name. Any message cards from Ali to Emma? So what does Ali want to say to Emma? You look good, happy. So it's very likely that Ali has been looking at your social media and you're looking good on there and he's seeing it. He's saying you look happy as well. So there's a little bit of curiosity there, what you're doing, who you're with, what you're up to. So he's definitely thinking about you. And you're the strongest person I've ever known. So he's very inspired by you. He sees you as a very strong person. That when you get knocked down, you get back up. You don't hide away or, you know, sit in your bed, upset. You get out of bed, you keep going. So he's very inspired by you. You're the strongest person I've ever known and you look good, you look happy. So I do feel there's a little bit of worry. He's thinking who you're with, what you're doing. Okay, so I want to bring in the separation cards just to see what comes out of this. So what does Ali want to say to Emma? What does Ali want to say to Emma? I need to make it right. I shouldn't have blocked you. Now, blocking you could be blocking you on an app, or it could be pushing you away, blocking you out, not being around in some way. And he's regretting that now because he's seen you looking good on social media or out and about or wherever. And he's like, you look happy. Are you happy without me? And he's panicking. He's like, I need to make this right because I shouldn't have pushed you away. So I do feel he's intending to come forward. That's what he's intending. Let's bring this back in. Okay, what else does Ali want to say? Yeah, he's more focused now. So I feel he's been working on himself. He may be busy with work as well. But I feel he is focused on you and he wants to come forward right. And that's what you can perhaps feel and sense in your intuition. So you're going to feel it. Something is about to move forward. Let me see if I get a timeline. Any timelines we need to be aware of for this? We've got next full moon. This is the 1st of February, the next full moon. Something could be happening as soon as that. I hope that helps, okay? Okay, I'm at the top of the chat, guys. So I'm going to answer a couple more, then I'm going to go off. So Lucy says, I know this is a message for someone, but it resonates a lot with me as well. That's good to know, because obviously if you're hearing it, with it being collective energy, claim it, okay? So let's do you a message. Have you got a question in the chat for Lucy? Let me pull you a card anyway. So what's the message coming through for Lucy? I don't know if you've got an actual question you want to ask me, Lucy. Okay, what's the question if you've got one? But I'll just pull you a card. What do you need to know? So the message for Lucy is release control. And this may be something you're being guided to work on between now and Taurus season. Taurus could be significant as well, but release control. That means you don't have to try and make anything happen or force anything forward. You're saying, do you have something for me regarding the future? Yeah, release control. If you can let go of control, by the Taurus season, things are going to move forward. Okay, because sometimes we feel like we've got to make things happen or we have to take action, and all we really need to do is allow. Allow the universe to deal with it for us. Allow things to come forward. Allow things to happen. So release control. That's the message. What else do you need to know? I've just realised it's midday and I'm hungry. Wow. This is all part of your soul purpose. You're stepping into your fullest potential and power right now. And also you've got momentum. You are coming closer. So stay open. Now, this is also about your journey as well with your person, if that's what you're connecting with. But I'm connecting with this as like a general message for you. Things are starting to move forward, especially between now and the Taurus season. And you're releasing control, codependency. Love yourself first. You don't need to chase. Same thing. So if you let go, everything's going to move forward. I hope that helps. Okay. Ashwini, I've already answered your question. You're not listening to it. You've got to go back in the chat. I've already said what he wants with you, wants a future with you. You've got to let go of all the fear, honey. I'm sorry I can't help you anymore with that today because I've already given you like 4 answers. You know, it drains me. I don't mean that to sound nasty, but it drains me because you're not taking in the message. Okay? I don't know what to say. You don't have to. I'm not meaning to make you feel bad. It's just like the angels are very clear with the guidance. It's just that you go into fear and you think he doesn't want me, doesn't care about me, doesn't love me. Let me just pull you one more card, okay? I try and understand why you want me, and that's what you're going through. You light me up inside. It's not giving you an answer because this is about you finding you, okay? I feel like I need to give you a mission card. What does Ashwini need to know? It's just, I feel your pain and it's painful because you don't know your own worth and value, and that's what you got to work on, okay? He is coming closer. Be sure to stay open. So what does he want? He's getting closer to you. The angels want you to manifest a communication. That's what you need to do, okay? Candy says, will me and Dee get back in contact, okay? Will me and Dee get back in contact? Straight out. When you've overcome your difficulties, I feel the answer is yes. There's going to be a movement from March, definitely coming back in, release the pain. So I feel how I've got this card coming out in reverse here is, I feel once you've released the pain around this, I feel like there's some pain around this that needs to be healed or let go of, okay? Because I do feel this person is going to come back possibly around March because the fire and the desire is there. There's still passion. Okay, there's going to be a movement around that time. So Aries season could be significant. And in the meantime, take back your power and let go of all the pain. Okay, when you let go of the pain and the way things have happened, if you feel this person's hurt you, betrayed you, let you down in any way, when you've released all of that, that's when the door's going to open again. But I'm feeling March, okay? Anything else? Yeah, we've got give it time. It's in the works today. So it could happen today, but it's coming soon. I don't feel it will be today. Okay, but I feel today what you're being shown is that if you give it time, it's going to happen. Give it time, it's in the works, it's going to happen. I hope that helps, okay? Sam says, dear Liz, can I know when can I expect a new job and a salary raise? Okay, any opportunities for a new job? It's the right time to take action today. So again, this message is about you can change your mindset today that moves things forward today. Today is a great day. Something is already shifting today. Okay, so balance is coming in. Move out of your fears around this and step forward. There's balance coming in. So this could happen within, I've got 2 days, 2 weeks, 2 months here. Feeling out of whatever you're in. Feeling like the struggle is gone by the next 8 weeks. Okay. So what your twin is saying, I need my space sometimes to think things through. So there's nothing wrong your person's thinking right now, oh my goodness me, my battery's going. My battery's about to die on my tablet. Let me just, oh, it's all right on here. I was panicking then. Oh, look, it's about to die. I was like, what's going on? So I can't stay on much longer. I've been on nearly 4 hours. I need to charge this tablet up. And I've got to work as well, so I need to charge this tablet up. So you've got to think about making love to you. That's what your person is saying to you right now. So I'm getting like 2 months, okay, as things shifting forward in all areas. That's what you need to know. I hope that helps, okay? Okay, I'm going to go off, guys, because my tablet's about to die. So I'm sending you all so much love. Thank you for being here. Next live will be on Wednesday. Thank you all for all of your, support, love, everything. Thank you for bearing with me while I was off camera as well. So I'm sending you so much love. Have a wonderful day, and I'll see you soon.